welcome to Wednesday Night Live. And Melody is over there. Let me see you do the finger dance, Melody. Do the finger dance. Do the old lady sitting in the chair finger dance. You too, Linda, before I kick you out. Wait a minute, I got to figure out how to shut this thing off now. Do I?
You didn't tell us we had the finger dance.
I am full of surprises. You never know. I said it probably 3 shows ago. See if I can ring a bell. I said, always come to the show with at least one joke.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because anytime
I don't remember him saying that.
Hey, anytime I might have to go to the bathroom and say, hey, Linda, tell us a joke, and I'm going to take off.
I ran out of jokes.
Oh, no, you ain't. You haven't run out of jokes yet. So,
I'm supposed to tell you. I'm supposed to tell you. Frank says, go Floyd.
Oh, he had to do that, didn't he? He had to do that. Okay. Well, you know, I guess it's fair. Let me make sure all the audio is working tonight. Everybody hear this?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't do that when your guest is on.
Oh. Audio sound okay? New mic. Audio sound okay?
Yes.
Okay, because I've been playing with it. Melody's been helping me.
Melody's going to ignore you. She's too embarrassed to say anything.
No, I told her, hey, that's her car. Her car farts.
Uh-huh.
Melody, tell them.
It does. It has like 6 different fart sounds. I can make it sound like anybody in the back seat or any certain seat is farting, or make the turn signal fart. I didn't come up with that. It was Elon's idea.
It was the reason you bought the car?
No, it didn't do it when I bought the car. It was an over-the-air update.
Oh, lucky you.
Hey, so everybody out there knows we got a big show tonight. We have Ira Miller, which is our special guest. So any of you that's got any of the real estate questions during the live show, that's the time to ask. Don't be sending me emails asking real estate questions when the show's over, because what do I know? I barely can get this show to work half the time. They're alone ask me questions about property taxes and stuff. What do I know?
And he's ready for us tonight.
Yeah, he is. He sent me an email a while ago. I haven't paid attention to chat. I was having trouble with that too.
Uh-oh.
But is he in the chat?
I don't see him.
He is?
I saw him earlier.
Okay. Oh, what?
Yeah, he's there.
Look, I don't see him, but
okay.
Last thing he said, you're welcome.
Was he earlier? Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, he sent me an email. Well, I sent him one earlier to find out if he was ready for the show, and he said he was ready. So,
there he is.
And people are asking about too.
Okay. Let me see if I can make some money here real quick. Anybody that's interested in the Villages maps, I always have these. There's 2 of them. Brownwood South and Brownwood North has all the rec centers and golf cart trails and all that stuff in there. $10 super chat. $10 super chat. You guys remind me about this stuff because I always forget to tell them how much. $10 super chat. If you want to know how to super chat, I don't have my thing here, but where your comment box is, mine don't even have it on here. But anyway, at the bottom of that comment box on the left side, there's a little button that's got a $sign on it. You punch that, and then I think you use a credit card. You can put in $10 in there, and then it'll get my attention real quick because your super chat will come up a different color, and I can't miss it.
They also have to email you, right?
If they want, they got to send me an email with their mailing address or a mailing address they want the map to go to. If they want it to go to their mother, I'll send it there.
So Skip, are those maps being updated now for all the new villages that are coming in? We've got Bradford, St. Catherine, Chitty Patty, all of those.
There's a lot on there, and I can't tell you that they're marked. I'm not going to open them up. It's too hard to get them back together. But there's a whole building area down there is on there. And
good. Okay.
Yeah, and I can't guarantee that every little street that's on there, and all that. But yeah, it shows Finney. It shows your area. It shows a lot.
Okay.
Also, if you look on the chat, if you'll notice, some people's got a little green thing next to their name. That's people that's joined my YouTube fan club, I guess. I don't know what you call it. There's a little join button on my page. You hit that for 99 cents a month, and you get I think you can pick out a special emoji and stuff on there. I'm not sure how it works. I didn't even want to do it. Melody talked me into it. What?
You got a super chat.
Wow. Look at that super chat.
Oh, Brian. Woo!
Woo! Woo, woo, woo. That's a big one.
Stickers, I like stickers. Yes, I do. Stickers.
I like that.
Hoping for another great show. Wait a minute. We'll end it with that. See that? Anyway, and with that. That's what I like to do with my women.
I'm not going to ask.
Whoa.
Brian.
Yeah. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Brian. Brian, I think he lives in California. He lives over there by you, I think, Linda.
He does?
I think, yeah.
Is he the one that lives over by us? Oh.
My mind says so, but my mind is old and decrepit, and I don't remember half of anything. So, but I think Brian lives in California, and I don't remember exactly where, but it seems to me it's within 100 miles of your neck of the woods.
Okay, gotcha.
Are you hiking in the mountains this week, or are you down by the beach?
I'm at the beach. I'm back at the beach.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
back
just
at the beach. The mountains were beautiful. We're into June gloom now. It's totally overcast, 61 degrees, no sun, no clouds.
Okay, I was going to say your Wi-Fi looks a lot better.
Yeah, because I'm down there.
It's okay, but it's it's not the greatest up there, which I wouldn't expect it to be. I can't see any of you right now, so if you're making faces at me, I can't.
You got to have a super chat.
Make faces.
I'm going to
First,
send Kevin an invite real quick. Kevin, I'm sending you an invite real quick, so get ready for it.
Skip. Another one.
Wait a minute.
Chat.
I can't see that. Oh, who we got?
Another super chat. First of the day.
First of the day videos. Thanks, first of the day.
Stickers, I like stickers. Yes, I do.
Yes, James, I'm still in California. I can't get back yet. I'm trying.
Still in.
Oh, what happened?
No, I'm just looking to see if he answered. Did he say whether he's in California or not?
No, not yet. James welcomed me home, James Smith, but I'm not there yet. But I haven't seen Brian respond.
Oh, okay. Brian, we're talking to you, buddy. Are you still in California?
Let us know.
Yeah.
He was
interesting.
moving. He was moving pretty soon, though, I think.
Hey, love the hat too. I am a big police supporter. I always have been. And these guys here give me this hat. And I'm from Indiana, so the Indiana State Police sent me a bomb squad hat, which I wear once in a while. I haven't gotten anything from the fire department. What's up with that? You know, the police and fire department's always in competition of who's got the best looking people that work for them. You know, in Indiana, they have a fireman calendar that they sell.
They do, I know.
Yeah, and the money's donated to some charity. I don't know exactly which one, but they do. I don't think I've ever seen a police calendar. This makes you wonder. Kevin?
We're not
I'm
going
imagining the police eating donuts.
I don't know. I sent him an invitation. He did it once before, a couple months ago, on his cell phone. So I asked him, I said, do you remember how to do it? And he said, no. I said, well, I'm going to send you an invitation on your email. I said, then follow directions. I've never, is it that easy, Linda? Really? I mean, if I send you an invitation, it's just a matter of just do what it says?
Yeah.
You have to click on.
Is Ira can't find his way here? We practiced with Ira. He should be able to come on.
This ain't Ira. I sent Kevin. He's a moderator of mine. He's from New Hampshire. Ira knows how to do it. I trusted him. I already worked with him. But Kevin, huh?
New to this channel, what is this about? I was thinking info on the villages because so far there's nothing.
Sorry, I know.
People are new. They're just watching us chat about nothing.
Brian says he has a home in Osceola Hills, and he's trying to get back too.
All right. Kevin's here. Wait a minute, I'll bring Kevin in here.
Okay.
Hey, Kevin.
Hi, Skip.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Now, those viewers that don't know, if you got any questions for Kevin, Kevin bought a house in DeSoto, and he doesn't live here. He basically bought it for a summer home, and then he rents it out the rest of the time. But now you've got long-term renters in there, so if you come down, you can't even stay at your own house. Oh, my God.
Kevin? Hi, Kevin.
Kevin?
That is true.
Yeah.
Kevin?
That is true.
Okay. You want to?
I think he's listening to the video on YouTube and not to the actual video we're
Yeah.
in.
Oh,
So
so
there's a delay.
there's a
Hello?
delayed feed.
Hello?
Hello?
Kevin?
Can you hear me?
Yes?
Skip?
Turn the sound off the YouTube video.
Turn the what?
Are you watching this on YouTube or are you on StreamYard?
I am on StreamYard.
Well, then you should be able to hear us just fine. So,
Yeah, I can hear you now.
okay. You want to explain to people how it was, the buying process of buying your home? Was it difficult? Was it easy?
Yeah, no, it was very simple. My wife and I, we went for a 4th of July lifestyle visit. And then we flew in on Sunday and we bought on Tuesday morning. We signed the papers. And it was very simple. We got our paperwork by Friday, brought it home, and we never had to go back. So it was that simple.
How hard was it for you to find a renter?
Oh my God, we found a renter within a month.
Yeah, long
Yeah.
term, right?
Long term, yeah. We had John Freimeyer and Kristen Coleman helping us. We're the ones that bought help us buy the house. Great people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had any problems with renters of any kind?
No, not at all. We had a renter. We bought in 2018, and we had a renter for 9 months, and then 8 months, and now we have a renter for 2 years, May of 2022.
Wow.
And our home is also on the market. We're looking to sell it, and we're going to buy another one. We're looking for a Moonstone model.
Is a bigger house or?
Just a little bit bigger, yeah. Like a 2-car garage and a golf cart garage.
So it'll be 3-bedroom then, right?
No, the Moonstones, they have 2 bedrooms and 2 baths.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What village is it in?
Well, right now they have one in Monarch Grove. But we're still looking around. We really like Marsh Bend.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to look around there. But now you got Bradford, Chitty Chatty, St. John's now. They're all opening up. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy
Yeah.
what's happening.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I found this out by accident, really, that if you go to Chitty Chatty, as of right now, flood insurance is required.
Okay.
Don't know what that costs, but I just know it's required.
Okay.
So, you guys got any questions for him before I let him go? By the way, for people out there who don't know, he is one of my moderators also.
Yeah. And I'm also called the pickleball man.
Yeah, you have to you have to bring your own paddle and you have to wash your balls.
That's okay.
It says so in the Brownwood paper. I read it the other day. You have to
Anybody
wash
wanna
and
say hi to
sterilize your
Chloe?
balls right after you get done playing.
Anybody want to say hi to Chloe? Hi, Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
We have a question in the chat.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Patrick asks, does rent cover your cost? So you're renting it out. Does it cover
Yes,
all
it
your
does. Yes, it does. We're not making a ton of money, but we're making just a little bit, to cover all expenses. So it's not costing us anything out of our pocket.
So it's slowly paying off your house for you.
Absolutely. Yep. So our plan is, if we do sell it, which will be great, then we're going to buy really the one that we want now, because we still have like 4 years. I still have 4 years to work. Karen has 2. So we're going to probably rent it out January, February, March, and April. Then we'll be able to go down, when we can, obviously, because we're still working. we just can't go like that. So yeah,
Good plan.
it really worked out really well. Like I said, we just took a shot and it worked. And I said, what's the worst that can happen? We'll sell it and we'll get our money back. But no, it was a great investment. Great investment. Yep.
You'll love it even more when you're down here. You're
Oh, I can't wait, Linda. I can't wait. We can't wait. We just can't wait.
You're just going to come down here and hurt yourself.
No.
Did you hear Deb's report a couple of months ago about pickleball in the villages?
No.
The most emergency runs from the fire department is the pickleball courts.
Okay. And I bet that's because they run backwards.
I don't know, or the heat, because it does get extremely
Maybe.
hot down here in the summer. Or maybe people just don't realize how old they are.
Well, I think when I was down there, I noticed a lot of people, they kind of run backwards and they like crisscross their feet. And that's a no-no. You really got to be careful. You can't do that.
I tried playing pickleball when I first had my patio villa and we came down in the summertime. I was down here for like a 2-week vacation and some friends were down here with us. And they said, let's go try to play pickleball. And I said, okay. So we went up and used the paddles that they had up there and all that kind of stuff. And let me just tell you that I played for this was in the summertime, probably about July. I played for about maybe 20 minutes. And I said, that's it. I'm done. I'm fagged out. That's it. I'm done.
Wow.
I couldn't make it anymore. And this is back when I was in better shape. There's a lot of running in that game.
Yeah. Oh,
the
yeah.
idea.
We've been playing at least 5 days a week over here.
Yeah.
Like last night, we played for like 2 hours from 5 to 7. It was really hot. The other Monday, I played for 3 hours, 9 to 12. We just love it. We just love it.
Is pickleball getting more popular up north?
We're trying. I mean, it's very difficult to get going, but we're doing the best we can. It's very tough in the winter months because we really only have 2 places we can play, 2 indoor places. So, but right now we have maybe 15 pickleball courts in Rhode Island, 15 to 20.
Yeah.
So we're trying.
Okay, Kevin, I'm going to have to get out of here and let you go. Ira's in the
Okay.
green room, and I know
right,
that
great.
people's going to have a lot of questions I asked Ira. So you take care of them people out there, Mr. Moderator, and I appreciate you helping us out.
Okay, hopefully we'll see you next week, Skip. Not sure.
Well, yeah, you're coming down next week, right?
Well, we want to, but we're watching the TV, and I don't have to mention what's going on, but
I can tell you this, that the restaurants are all open.
okay.
They're doing a real good job of keeping people separated in the restaurants. Sue and them went to that new Wolfgang Puck's today.
How was it?
I don't know. I
Okay.
have Sue's over at Deb's now, so I don't know.
All right.
They never invite me. They don't want me to go.
I don't blame them.
Well, hopefully if we can come down, maybe Karen can hook up with them to go to lunch.
Oh, that'd be fine. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, so anyway,
All right, guys.
everything's getting better, but I will tell you this, that wearing face masks out is probably advisable.
Yeah. Yep.
You don't have to, but I think I would if I went to a place that was kind of crowded. I know all the working staff, like at any restaurant, the working staff are wearing face masks, but not all of the customers are.
Right.
So,
right.
That's where you're at right now. But everything's open. All the pools, pickleball
Really?
courts, tennis courts. Yeah, I've got the paper right over here,
Okay.
and it gave a list of a ton of stuff that was open everywhere.
All right. Well, all I was hearing today, they've had a spike down in Florida. So
They are. It seems like
Oh,
a couple here, a couple there, a couple here, a couple there. But Linda seems to think it's because they're testing more, and so they're just finding more.
okay.
No, Linda didn't say that. Linda didn't say that. Don't attribute that to Linda.
I didn't say you said that. I said Linda seems to think.
No, California and Florida are having problems. They're talking about closing down some things in Orlando that they opened up before. So that's not good.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not.
I got
Hey,
friends that were
Skip,
supposed to be down here.
you're missing saying thank you for super chats. You've got 2 of them.
Yeah.
2 new.
Oh, I know. Oh my God, who is it? Dave
$10.
Dempsey, $20 super chat.
Got John Butler, too.
I like stickers.
Thank you, Dave.
I
Did you
Hi,
miss?
Brenda.
Did you get the other one? $10 chat. The $19.99.
I got the 1999. Where?
There's
Who
the
was the
$10
$10?
one.
John Butler. John Butler.
Stickers. Stickers. I like stickers. Yes, I do. Stickers. Stickers.
All right, Skip, I'll let you go.
Hey, all right, Kevin. Thanks a lot. You guys be good, and we'll talk to you again when you come down.
All right, thanks. Good night,
See you, buddy.
everyone.
Take
Bye.
care.
Good night.
All right, let's get out of here because in the green room, as we talk right now, the man about town, the man that knows all there is to know about village property, the man that knows about any retirement property at any retirement community in the world is Ira Miller.
I don't know about in the world.
Oh, maybe just our world.
Yeah.
How you doing, Ira?
Yep.
Doing great.
Good.
So I was on your videos the other day, just kind of going around there, and I was trying to find something to embarrass you with, and I really couldn't really find anything. But I don't know if you know this or not. Do you realize that you may have passed away and you don't know it yet?
What?
I've heard that a couple of times.
Ow.
Whoa. Wow. I was born in 1850. Man, I'm an old dude.
Well, you kind of look like it.
And you have an 18-year-old son.
I do.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you a question. Here's my real estate question. My number one real estate question that I've had before. Now, everybody take a real good look at Ira. Good looking old guy. And there's a picture he uses a lot. Don't look like the same guy.
Oh, come on.
And now that's not the best picture. But it's like, look at that guy. And I have your, no, wait a minute. Read that. I couldn't get it off of here. I got your business card.
Oh,
Look at that
yeah.
guy. What is it about real estate people? Like this girl here. I don't want to, well, I better not. I better not. It's Billy's realtor. I better not. I'll get her in trouble. What is it with real estate people, especially women, that you'll make an appointment, meet them somewhere, you got a card, you got a picture, and you think, oh, there she is right there. And then when you go meet them, it's like, oh my God, this picture's 20 years old.
Yeah, you can't say that about me, I don't think. My picture, that picture looks a lot like it. I mean, I haven't changed that much, I don't think.
So we all say.
Okay. I'll let it slide her. I won't say anything. But I'd say there's a good 15 years there anyway. At least 15.
That's
Time goes by
possible. You know, those pictures are expensive to take, you know, so we have to just go with what we have.
No matter what picture's on this card, it costs the same amount of money per 1,000.
Yeah, but getting the picture taken is what costs a lot of money. Those people want a lot of money for that.
Crap. You probably sit right there in your studio and do it.
Well, I could now, yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
the
tell
money
me,
I
Ira.
invested.
Oh, wait a minute. I got some thank yous real quick, Ira. I want to thank Brian Smith. He was just giving a super chat, didn't he? Brian sent me a card.
Oh, cute.
I forget what it was for. Anyway, he sent me a card thanking me about something I'd done. And WrestleMania sent me a thank you card also. Oh, I know what it was. Yeah, they sent me a thank you card also. WrestleMania, there's some of my moderators too. And I have some questions here for Ira because I didn't know. Does anybody have any questions on the chat for Ira?
I'd like to say that people in the chat are saying that Ira looks younger now, and he must have found the fountain.
See? By the way, the people in the chat that are saying hi to me, I have no idea how to write in the chat right now in your StreamYard. When I was on your YouTube channel, I could answer everybody, but all I can see is I can see them.
You should.
I can't write anything.
Tell him how to get up, see the chat, sir, Linda.
I can see the chats. I just can't write anything back to anybody.
Or you can't? Can you, Linda?
I haven't
No,
figured it out.
Yards, no.
Yeah, so sorry. Hi, everybody.
Well, here's probably the easiest way to do it is when you get your YouTube up there, pop the chat out, X out YouTube, and then drag the chat over to StreamYard, and then you can do that.
But he doesn't do that now because he'll get confused like I do.
Oh, are you saying old people get confused?
No, I said I do too. When I'm trying to read the chat and be in video, it gets like they watch you stare at the screen.
Yeah, it's hard. So Ira, Patty J is asking, what is the average price per square foot in the villages? Is that a good question? Is that a fair question? Is that something you can answer?
I'd say $200 a square foot is about average.
Okay. And please explain how a buyer's broker works.
Buyer's broker? Well, buyer's broker, well, there's something called a buyer's broker agreement that on occasion, we as real estate agents will ask the buyer to sign so they work exclusively with us, because sometimes people will kind of bounce around, or they'll go to an open house, and if they go to an open house, they see an open house, then that person, that real estate agent hosting the open house will say, oh, I'll write it up for you. And then, all the time that we've spent invested with that buyer is gone, because that agent, which is usually the listing agent, is getting all the commission on the sale of that home. So there is something called a buyer's broker agreement that some of us get signed, but I don't usually bother with it. I just hope that people are going to go ahead and, stay with me, and I think I perform a good enough service to them where they don't need to go anywhere else.
Yeah, DDM asked questions. Are any new villages in a flood zone? Yes, Chitty Chatty. As far as I know, that's the only one. Here you go. I get this question all the time. I'll sling it on you, Ira. You'll love it. What is the best village to live in?
Yeah.
One we live in.
What I'll do is I'll ask each one of you that, and I guarantee you I will get a different answer every
Mine,
time.
right? It's up as mine.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of people who are renting, and whenever they rent in a certain village, I mean, that's it. They want to stay right where they're renting. So that just happens to be how it works. Honestly, there is no better village one over the other. Maybe Marion County area doesn't have as many recreation centers, or maybe I should say north of 466 might not have as many recreation centers, but those homes seem to be priced accordingly as well. So,
When I first started watching Skip, and I thought it was great advice, he said, think about what it is that you want to do, what it is that's important to you, and then think about where you want to locate accordingly. And I thought that was a great suggestion. If you want to be closer to the squares, if you want to be closer to a rec center, if you want to be closer to a regional rec center, if shopping is important to you by car or by golf cart.
a lot of times it just comes down to what is on the market at the time, and the home that you fall in love with is where you live.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it works.
Laura Lamp had a question. It's already skipped by me now, but I think it was something like, God damn it.
I can read it.
What did it say?
Oh, no, wait. He's asking.
There's one that says, are taxes cheaper in the different counties? How are the taxes different
Oh
in
my
the three
God.
main counties?
Well, that's a very, it's not real complicated, but so as far as taxes go, there's Lady Lake area of the villages, there's the Fruitland Park area of the villages, there's the Wildwood area of the villages. And so Wildwood is in Sumter County. If you live in that area where I don't know why they did it, the villages annexed Wildwood into a lot of the new area of the villages, and now you have to pay Wildwood taxes on top of your Sumter County taxes.
Wow.
And they did the same thing over there in Fruitland Park off of 466A in Pine Hills and Pine Ridge. They annexed Fruitland Park in there, so you have to pay Fruitland Park city taxes and Lake County taxes. And it's the same way in Lady Lake as well.
Patrick O'Toole says, seems like newer homes are more affordable than some of the more established neighborhoods. Are we seeing that correct?
New homes or newer homes? Because
Well, newer. Yeah, it says newer.
They also have a
Sue and I found that correct. We wanted to stay in Lake Sumter Landing, but when they announced Brownwood was going to be built, prices at Lake Sumter all of a sudden skyrocketed overnight. We actually could buy a brand new home cheaper than buying a 3-bedroom pre-owned home up there because of the updates and the location up between the squares.
well, you know, you have the bond to consider. And I mean, like now in the Finney area, they could go as high as like 32,000 or something like that for a bond. And you know what? A lot of those homes don't have a lot of what the pre-owned homes have. You know, like a lot of people put plantation shutters. They go ahead and totally, you know, do their landscaping. They'll enclose their lanai. They'll paint their driveway, or they'll put brick pavers in their driveway. So all that you have to take into consideration, you know, whether it has a bond or not. A lot of them don't have bonds. So there's a lot of stuff to take into consideration. And not only that, but for pre-owned homes, you get to pick where you want to live. I mean, when you buy a new home, that's where the new homes are. There's really, I mean, yeah, there's a few choices in there, but
I find if you buy a brand new home in a brand new neighborhood, you just kind of mold in with everybody else. If you buy in a neighborhood where people's already lived there for 10 years, they got a click going on. Sometimes it's hard to get in.
yeah, there's that rumor, but I've never had that
It ain't a
problem.
rumor, it's a fact. I'm telling you, it's a fact. Because I got the click here and I just don't let anybody in here.
You're the man, Skip. Whatever you say, buddy. That is what it is, right? Okay.
Oh, good.
When I was shopping for a home, one thing, I didn't have a choice to buy a new home because I'm too young. They wouldn't allow it. But I liked the older homes because, like my home, it came with the plantation shutters, and
Right.
it came with the molding that's much better than the newer homes and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And we
See,
didn't
we
have
had to go
to do-
through all that here when we bought it. Had the carpet ripped out, tile put in, and you think, well, it's no big deal, right? Well, when you're living in a construction zone, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Uh,
Especially if you have all your furniture moved in.
which communities benefit from the multi-million-dollar settlement with the developer? This goes back many years ago.
Yeah, that was north of 466, when they went ahead and ripped out all the golf cart paths and, you know, replaced the concrete with the pavement, you know, the asphalt pavement. And the reason that multi-million-dollar lawsuit was there is because there was no reserve maintained for that area in case there were problems like sinkholes or something. So that multi-million-dollar paid for. Oh my gosh! I mean, can you imagine how much those golf cart paths must have cost when they ripped out all the concrete and put in all the lime rock and then the asphalt pavement? And then again, so that was millions and millions and millions of dollars to do that, and then just to, you know, go ahead and establish the reserve in the CDD. Like I said, there wasn't any for any emergencies, so there is now.
Here's a question. I have no idea what the guy's talking about. Maybe you do. From John Butler. It says, Ira, I have owned my home in Pinellas. I assume he means Pinellas, Florida, maybe? I don't know.
Probably the city, no,
Okay.
probably the village of Pinellas.
No, I think it's the city because of his question.
Yeah, 'cause in Pinellas for the last 20
Well,
years. If I
that's a
sell
county.
and move, it says if I sell and move to the villages, that's why I say it can't be here.
Oh, okay.
It says, how will it affect my property taxes under that Save Our Homes law? Never heard
Yeah, they have the portability where you can port over if your taxes are lower, and that's Pinellas County, by the way. That's around Tampa. And you can port over your current taxes that you're paying now to your home here if you buy a home here in the Villages. And it appears that the taxes might be higher. But I think the taxes are probably, unless you've lived in Pinellas for a long, long time and your taxes are really low, you're probably going to find your taxes are lower here than they are in Pinellas.
Where else we got? Angie Flynn. Well,
Angie.
who wants to know, is there a better time of the year to buy a home here than any other time of the year?
So this is a very seasonal real estate market. And by that, I mean, January, February, March. Well, really, November, December, January, February. Those 4 months are great for your seasonal homes. Your patio villas, your courtyard villas, maybe some of your cottages. Those lower priced homes are great for seasonal. That's a good seasonal market.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people are surprised when I tell them that the summertime is, it's a great time to sell your home in the summer, because all those people up north, all those retirees who have been to the Villages in the winter, go home, put their home on the market, and then they come down here, they sell it to a family. And the reason summer is so good is families, they don't want to take their kids out of school, before they graduate or before the end of the school year. So most families wait until like the beginning of the summer when school lets out, buys another home, buys that retiree's home, and then that retiree comes down here and is buying your larger homes, your designer, veranda, premier homes. So that's the best time to sell your those type of homes.
I had a question here. Where did it go? Oh, somebody's asking if taxes are cheaper in different counties. Well, I don't think they're really a whole lot cheaper, but they're probably different rates.
In Marion?
Hmm?
They're asking about Marion County?
No. It just says, DDM says, are taxes cheaper in different counties?
Oh. Well, since they raised all the tax rate in Sumter County, 24%. It's pretty well equal. Like I was saying, though, you have to watch out, for the city tax.
Right.
And so that's what's going to really make a big difference. The bond and the city taxes are what really kind of overall across the board. If you look at Lake Sumter and Marion, they're all pretty even now, especially since Sumter County raised their tax rate. So you just have to just take into consideration, since your bond and your maintenance fee come in on your taxes, you have to, just consider those, and also the city tax.
Elizabeth Chamberlain says, I am visually impaired and might have to give up my driver's license at some point in time. How accessible is the Villages for people who don't drive?
Well, like I do, there's a lot of recreation. And there's a lot of visually impaired people who will just resort to their golf cart, and they get around pretty well on their golf cart.
That's why I'm here.
You can also Uber in the Villages.
Yeah,
What's
I
that,
keep
Melanie?
telling everybody, you can live here literally without a car. You don't need a car.
Right.
It's hard to describe how that works, but you're not going to drive to Georgia in your golf cart, But I can go to the hospital. I go to my doctors. I go to my dentist. I go grocery stores in my golf cart. That's what I do. I don't go to Lowe's. You know why?
Because you can't carry everything home.
You can't get a golf cart there.
You can't get what?
You can't get your golf cart there.
Where?
Yes,
Hello.
you can.
No, you can't.
Oh,
It's on the other side of the road where Pinellas is at.
Yeah.
oh. The one
Matter
by
of
me.
That golf course right there, I can't think of the name of it. They've been on high alert because some people over there's been going out to the other end of the golf cart course, parking on the golf course, walking across the street to, what is it, ABC Liquors that's right over there too, and then walking back across the street. And so they've been sitting over there, chasing them off the golf course, telling them you can't come over here and sit like that. What else we got here?
We talked about a good concept before when we were getting ready. One of the questions was, how has COVID-19 impacted the real estate market, and what is the market like now?
When COVID, first hit and they shut everything down for like March and April, all of my appointments just canceled. Everybody canceled for like 2 months. And then as soon as Florida hit phase 1, it was unbelievable. I mean, the floodgates opened, and this market is just, it is super hot. I mean, average days on market for a home. I'll tell you right now, yesterday I put a contract in full asking price. It was the first day it was on the market, and the listing agent got a second offer that same day. I mean, average days on the market is like a week around here. If it's priced right, if it's on the market, more than a week, then there's something going on, maybe price or whatever, or condition.
That's good if you own a home.
That's good for me.
That's good if you're a real estate guy.
Somebody was also asking, you do a lot of videos. Do people actually purchase off of the videos?
I've had probably in the last 2 months. Don G, he's in our chat. I don't know if you saw him, but hey, Don, he bought one, right from my video. I've probably sold 6 homes in the last 2 months. And the only way that they never stepped in the house, and I even give an offer. I say, well, you know what? We can probably make a contingent upon you coming down, but you have to make it like 3 to 5 days, because they're not going to accept our offer if you don't come down that quick. They're good with my videos and what they see and how I describe it. And, I've got credentials, with having I have a contractor's license. I have a home inspector license, and not only a real estate broker license. So a lot of them, and I'm honest, I'll put everything on there. Here's what I see. Here's what it needs. And most people are good with just the video.
Have most of those people been down before and they sort of know where they want? Or are these people that just see something and for the first time say, yeah, I want to live in the Villages and I like that particular house?
Yeah, most of them have been down already and kind of know, about the Villages, and they're really diligent in looking on Zillow and Trulia and Realtor.com. And they'll call me up, or else they'll call me and I'll set them up on an auto email to where I find out what their criteria is. And then right from my MLS, I mean, they'll get it before even it hits Zillow or Trulia or Realtor.com. And they have to be quick. I mean, that's just the market. And so they'll call me, hey, I see this house, and I go that day, take a video. I'll put it private, so nobody else can see it, because if somebody asks me about it, I'm not going to just put it out there. It's not fair if I put it out there for everybody. But if you ask me, I'll run out there, I'll do the video, I'll send you a private link. And then if you tell me if you want it or not, then I'll put it public, and then everybody else can see it.
People that I know that came down here, and some's bought, some haven't. But I've told them the same thing. I said, when you come down here to look, I said, bring your checkbook and get ready to write a check for that down payment. I said, I'm telling you, because when I bought my first house, I had 48 hours to make up my mind. That's just what the real estate person, I thought she was joking. I mean, because that ain't the way they do things in Indiana, But no, she wasn't kidding at all. Because when it got down to about the 48th hour, she called me. She had like 3 or 4 other people that was ready to buy it if I didn't want it.
Yeah.
And be ready. He's telling you the truth on that. If you see something you like and it's in a good area, be ready to jump on it, and don't try to play that numbers game too much, because you're just going to insult somebody.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you can answer this or not. First of the day videos wants to know, what is the average cost to put it says a pool, I'm assuming a swimming pool, in an existing home? Do you know? I know it depends on the size and a lot of stuff.
Well, in the Villages especially, I mean, man, you have to really They don't have many yards in the villages that don't already have a pool that have enough room to put a pool in, but it's about 50,000 to
Yeah.
get the pool and the bird cage, pool cage.
And the biggest cost is, like you're saying, is going to be the lot big enough to handle a pool.
Yeah, it's
That's the thing. Most homes here got small yards, which I personally like because I don't like mowing grass and everything. What else have we got here, Linda? Do you have any clients that? Oh, she already asked that. Oh, what's the normal bond amount? It's asking.
What was
what's
that?
that?
What is the normal bond amount? That's a wide open question, ain't it?
Yeah.
There is no normal bond amount. I mean, you go to Marion County and they're like $3,000. You go to around Lake Sumter Landing, they're about 16 to 17. And then you get down to, go over to Fruitland Park, they're about 24,000. And then you get down around Brownwood, they're about 19 or 20. So that's kind of how the progression goes.
You get down in Linda's neighborhood, they're about 40 or 50.
They can be, yeah.
Well, now if you're talking about premier homes, that's a whole different story there.
Hey, somebody's got to pay for them new roads.
That's the truth. That's 40 to 50,000, and they don't even build premier homes anymore.
Yeah. Hey, it's tax deductible. That's what the guy told me. How or where do what?
There's people asking what is a bond. I had that question when I was buying too.
Yeah, Ira, there you go. Miss Bueller. You go, Ira. Explain how they come about getting the number of a dollar amount per house on a bond, and then explain what a bond is and explain what a bond does.
Okay. Good question. First of all, let me give it a shout out to Michaela because she's over here in our chat. I want to say hi because I just helped Michaela buy a home and helped her get it renovated. So,
Hey, Michaela.
So yeah, she was great. They never saw the house, until they just come down last week, actually. So anyways, bonds. So all the villages are made up of units. All right. So I don't know if you know that, but if you look at your legal description, it'll say unit number, whatever, let's say 70. So Winifred is unit number 70 and 71. And what they did was in unit 70, they went ahead and took out they took a loan, and in their loan, which the CDD, so the developer enacted the CDD, the Community Development District, here in the villages, which allowed them to have the Community Development District go and put all the infrastructure into every one of these units. So the CDD is a state government under the Florida statutes, and it's not a city. Well, it's kind of like a city. It's kind of like a county government, but this is a state government. And so as a state government, they can borrow money at a very low interest rate. So what they do is they go out, they borrow money, and then they go and put the infrastructure in, which is the roads, the curbs, the street lights, the storm drains, and all the underground utilities. And then based on how many lots they get out of that one unit, they divide it all up equally. So it doesn't matter how big or how small on the golf course, not on the golf course, doesn't matter. Everybody shares in that bond equally. And that's how then they put that on your taxes for 30 years. So it's over a 30-year period that you pay off this bond. So that's kind of how that works. And then
Are you done?
yeah.
Well, I thought you had more to say. I didn't know. That's okay. Don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry. We got you. We got your back.
I did, but I'm gonna save some of my comments here. I don't want to get in too much trouble.
Are you going to insult me?
No, not you.
Okay. I just say I don't care.
There was a good question that was repeated a couple of times, Ira, and that is, how would you rate the quality of the construction and build of homes in the villages compared to other developers, say, in the surrounding areas?
So I saw that comment over there, and I'll be honest with you. I mean, I haven't been in the homes with other developers in the area. Like you have Pulte Homes in the Del Webb community. You have Shea Homes up in Ocala at Trilogy. And the villages will not allow me to go in any of their homes anymore. They actually called the police on me, and I'm not allowed to go on any residential property anymore, because what I did was I took a video of their models, and they didn't like that. So I got in trouble.
I do that once in a while, but here's what I do. I go in there when they have an open house. If it's open house to the public, I don't see how they can keep me out.
Well, I actually had one of their sales reps let me in.
Oh, okay.
And so I had legal authority to be in there because one of their agents let me in, who was a friend of mine, and so I asked them if they would open the models, which they did, and so I went in there and took the videos.
But
I had,
Ira, you're talking about looking at the construction of the new homes, right? I think the question is more general. If you compare it with other builders, how does the villages compare? Does it seem?
I think it depends. I think it depends.
More good?
Are we talking about a stucco home? Are we talking about a stick-built home? You can't compare those two together.
No, but I think that you can compare a stick home with a stick home of another developer, or a block home with a block home of another developer.
There's a lot of other retirement communities. They don't have stick-built homes. It's all stucco or nothing.
Mm.
but I haven't really gone in other developers and looked at other construction.
Yes, you have.
Well, I have. I have been on
I have
top of the
video
world.
evidence.
I've been on top of the world and checked out their construction.
What'd you think?
I liked it. I mean,
Yeah.
I really think they do a really good job. Yeah.
Do you own the dirt?
Well, they tell you do, although they have a lease agreement signed with you that it's really complicated over there on top of the world. It really is. I'm saying, well, you don't own the property over there. Oh yeah, you do. Well, there's a 99-year lease that on top of the world does with you, and so you technically own the property, but they have a lease with you to be able to maintain your property, and you pay them to maintain your property for you.
Wow.
Hey, when things start getting to the point that I don't understand, I won't. I'm just not going to play that game.
Yeah.
Ira says, what's the best way to find a rental?
You go to my YouTube channel and it'll say renting in the villages and you'll find out. But no, I go to villagershomesforrent.com. That's the rent by owner. You can go, my office, ERA Grizzard, has a website called erarents.com. So those are two good places to go to find a rental in the villages. You can call the village's sales office too, and they have a property management office there as well.
Anyway, funny, I'm still fingering through here. I am so far behind on these chats. I'm trying to get them all. Because Ira will never come back after we get done beating up on him.
No, this is great.
Here's one. Oops, I just lost it. Somebody said that they were advised not to pay off the bond at once because then they couldn't recoup it at sale. What do you have to say?
Well, here's my answer, and then Ira can give us the correct answer. You can recoup it, but the problem is, let's say me and you both bought $300,000 houses side by side, totally identical, $30,000 bond on each one of them. You come in there and go, I just want to pay it off. I don't want to mess with this thing. You pay it off. 5 years later, I didn't pay mine off. 5 years later, I'm going to sell my house probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $30,000 less than you're going to sell your house, and that to a new homeowner. Well, I'm probably going to sell mine first. I know none of that makes any sense, but I'm probably
you got it.
Yeah,
you got it. Now you don't want to lose money.
No.
So you're going to want to get your money back for what you spent on the bond. But you're absolutely right. You know, if it's a $20,000 bond, you have to list your home $20,000 more. And the thing is, you know, most people in the villages, they might live in their home for 5 years. That's, you know, if you talk to anybody, they tell you, you know, pretty much everybody in the villages moves 3 times. So we're waiting for you, Skip. But that's the average. People move 3 times in the villages.
I got one more to go. This is
You
my
got one more.
yeah.
This is number 2 for you.
Now we've been, you know, I probably shouldn't say this, but yeah, we've actually been considering it.
So I mean, that's what people. It's yeah. They just love moving around. They love 3 times. But so that's why you might not want to pay your bond off, because you pay it for 5 years. You sell your home less than, you know, than, like what Skip said, than your neighbor, and let somebody else take it over.
Yeah, the remaining bond runs with the land, right, Ira?
It stays with the property for 30 years.
Yeah.
Who bought a house off you today? Is her name Michaela?
Michaela bought one about a month or so ago.
She says, and we just bought from Ira via video, and it was super easy.
Yeah.
That's great. You made it easy.
You know, I'll tell you what, the one thing this is the first time I ever done with Michaela, and that was doing one of those like Zoom on your cell phone. I kind of did a Zoom thing with her. I didn't even do a video. And then she started asking me later, you know, well, what about this, and what about that? And I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't even do a video for you. Let me go do a video. And so I did a video she bought from my cell phone in a Zoom, which I have never done that before. So
a live Zoom. You did a walkthrough.
Yeah. It was like a FaceTime
right.
for iPhone users. We did a Zoom. So I just kind of walked around and showed, you know, all about, and then she asked questions, and then, you know, I just gave her my suggestions and my input.
Patrick O'Toole says, don't buy next door to Skip. There ain't no house for sale around me anyway. They're all gone. I like where I'm at. Everybody around me is a snowbird. There's nobody here right now. Nobody. I can go in everybody's driveway and do what I want to do, and nobody
That's
cares.
nice.
It's quiet.
Didn't you just have a driveway party?
Your house.
Oh, my house.
See, I was going to put no. Sue
Yeah.
went down and did video. It was an old neighbor of ours that actually lived next door. She moved down to Finney. And she, because of the virus, nobody goes to the square. They can't do it. And her and her husband does music. They sing and stuff. I don't know anything about this stuff. So what they do about once a month or maybe a couple of times a month in her garage, they set things up and they just put on a show right there. And then anybody that wants to come down, bring a chair, set it up in the street or whatever. And she just puts on a free show for them. Sue went down, done video. I full well intended to put that on YouTube just to show people that this is the kind of neighborhoods. This is what you're buying a home here for. This is the lifestyle of where I was from. They didn't do nothing like that. You could die and they wouldn't even come to your funeral. All they know is who's going to buy the house. That's all they know. But as I done the video without even thinking, and I started to put it up, copyrighted just that fast. So
Really?
I put it on Patreon. You've seen it. You guys are Patreon members. You saw it. So that's it. It'll stay on Patreon. I won't put it on YouTube.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But we know that Deb in her neighborhood, they had drums. You showed pictures last time with everybody had drums and sticks.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
they have their celebrations too. And that's the thing about the villages. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were all drunk.
With Deb leading the pack. She can't defend herself right now.
Speaking of that, Ira, do you drink?
You know what? I was going to tell you, Skip, there's no beer in the green room. I'm kind of wondering what happened there.
What? They didn't put any in there?
You didn't put any beer in the green room.
I'll have to talk with my staff about that. I see. Ira's YouTube channel was a big help last year when I was looking to move here. Skip's channel was also very helpful. I'm like second rate right there. He was okay too.
You got to get a real estate license, Skip.
Too much like work, Ira. Because then can't be myself. Then I have to be yes, sir, no, ma'am, or whatever you want. Oh yeah, I understand. Sure, yeah, that's just not me. I show up at a showing.
He likes to be
Here.
rude.
That's fine.
Take it or leave it. That would be Skip. You want it?
The way it is here, that's kind of the way it is. Here it is. It's 4,000. You want it or not?
Yeah, but
And
there's
you
a
better hurry up.
way to
You
say
better
that.
hurry up.
I says it graciously, Skip.
It's going to.
Teresa has a question.
Okay,
What
go
is the average closing cost on a $250,000 house?
That's good. That's a good question.
Well, now you have to ask, is that for the buyer or the seller?
I don't know.
Because the buyer has about $600 in closing costs. The seller has the bulk because they have commission, real estate commission. They have doc stamps from the state of Florida, which is $7 per thousand. So a $250,000 home is like $1,750 that goes right to the state of Florida. The seller pays the title insurance. So I think you could probably 6 times 2, probably about $16,000 for a seller for a $250,000 home.
So here's another question. Is
Okay.
Wildwood the most popular area? We want to get out and party with our neighbors. What's the best square?
They're all good.
Hey, let me tell you something. I sold a guy a house yesterday, and he came in today. He had to do an initial, and he was over in Bonnybrook. He actually bought in Ashland, but he was over in Bonnybrook, and he said that some guy invited him on Tuesday nights. There's a blues band that plays somewhere in there at somebody's house, and they have a block party every Tuesday night because I guess because of the COVID thing, they're having their own little parties. So everybody likes Lake Sumter Landing, though. I mean, it's kind of, well, it used to be the middle of the villages. It's a little more middle than the rest of the villages. So, but from now, what I hear, 466 to 44 is kind of where a lot of people want to be. They want to be between Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing. Seems to be the favorite.
That is a good area, but I still like Lake Sumter Landing as a whole. I mean, they got boat rides there. They got the boardwalk there. They got a lot of restaurants along the lake right there. This is the largest square of any of the squares. And that's where Fox Network always comes to us down there.
Yeah. And all the book signings at Barnes and Noble.
Oh, not anymore. Barnes and Noble's closing.
But you
What?
know,
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh man.
I know it. I when I seen that, I thought, oh man, that's going to bother a lot of people because Barnes and Noble, I mean, they do a lot of stuff there.
That's
And-
where they do all the book signings.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because of COVID. I don't know, but they announced that they're closing their doors, and they may already be closed. I don't know that either. I don't get out much, Ira.
Skip,
I haven't been working so much. I don't even get out that much anymore. It's like it's all work.
But I think you're right, Skip. I think Lake Sumter is a beautiful square because
is.
you have the water there and you have all those businesses. The nice thing about the Spanish Spring Square, from my perspective, is a lot of the shops are really nice. So I don't know, Melody, if you ever get out that much, but the shops up north, I think, are nicer than the shops in Lake Sumter. And then you've got Brownwood that has more of that cowboy kind of a feel. So every square has a different feel. And I think it depends on what you're looking for. You're back to that again, what kind of partying you want to do. And the other nice thing is that those bands go from one to the other. So
Yeah.
they travel all around, and you can pick up a great band at any of the squares.
You know that Chinese restaurant that was reported in negotiations to go down at Brownwood.
P.F. Chang's?
well,
P.F. Chang's?
Yeah, Chang's. Yeah, that's not going to happen. They pulled out.
Not? Oh.
Apparently, another company bought them. And I don't know if this all happened. Yeah, I guess like all this happened at the same time. I don't know, but it was in a paper that some other company had bought them out, and they backed out of the whole deal.
Oh,
If
too
there
bad.
was even a deal, I don't even know if there was even a deal or if that was just a rumor. You know how rumors are around here, Ira.
Well, you know how it works with the villages. I mean, they get the villages developer, you know, anybody who has a place on property, it's something called triple net, where if they make so much money, then a lot of the profits go over to the villages developer. So a lot of them don't even want to get messed up in something like that.
I wouldn't want to, but I mean that's just me. What's the average time to sell a home in the villages once you put it on the market?
Well, if you price it correctly, you know, it's going to be about a week.
Wow.
What's the average time to sell a home around the villages at some other retirement community, let's say Del Webb?
Del Webb's starting to do pretty good too. I would say it's probably 30 to 45 days at Spruce Creek.
Other popular retirement communities around this central part that you've been to. I know you've been on top of the world. That's probably the next biggest one.
Yeah.
And then you got, what is it? Stonecrest? Is it Stonecrest?
Stone Creek.
Stone Creek? That's a Del Webb community, right?
Yes.
And then you got what's that other one? Harbor Hills?
That's not a 55 plus community.
Okay. What's the one across the street from Brownwood? Something Country Club.
Oh, Colonial.
Yeah, it's an old place. I know it's old, but you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, of all these different other retirement communities around here, if you had to buy one house in one of them, which one do you like the best?
Ooh, that's a loaded question. Ira wants customers for all of them.
But, you know, look, let me tell you, I have to fit the person with the community.
Yeah.
And I just had some people out all day today. We went to Pembroke Fairways, we went to the Plantation, we went to Del Webb, Spruce Creek, we went to Stonecrest, and then tomorrow we're going to go to On Top of the World, we're going to go to Stone Creek, and then there's also Oak Run. So it just depends on what your pocketbook will allow you, how much overhead you want. Each one has a different HOA fee, how much you want to spend on a home. So like if you're under like the people I was with today were like 200,000, you know, that's very challenging if you're in that price range. So like Oak Run is a good place for somebody up in Ocala on the 200 corridor. So I just have to fit the person to the home. You know, if you're asking me, where would you want? I mean, it's like, you know, the Villages is really the top place because it offers so much. So, but I get a lot of people that come in and say, you know, whoa, the Villages is huge. It's so big, you know, and they get scared and they don't even want to try to even figure out how to get around a community of this size anymore.
Yeah,
I get that a lot.
I hear that once in a while. They just say I get the questions on emails once in a while. They say, "Do you think it's getting too big?" You know, one thing I can say is when you go with the land that they've purchased on top of what they already have, if they think it's big now, give it another 10 or 20 years.
It's a scary thought. I mean,
It's huge.
yeah.
But
right.
if you look at it as an investment, what you buy today will be the cheapest price you'll ever buy it.
Well, you know, and you know, it all remains to be seen on how they're going to develop the commercial aspect of, you know, that new area up in the, you know, Finney, DeSoto, Linden, all that area. You know, I don't see hardly any commercial. You know, everybody asks, is there going to be another square up there? What's that square is going to be like? I think there's a brand new video that the Villages just put out that talks about that.
They did.
Well, they had it in paper months ago that when the commissioners or whoever approves the building permits and the zoning and all that stuff in Wildwood, that it was in the paper, and I read it on one of my videos. I just don't remember which one. That it said in there that they approved so many building sites. And I want to say something like 10,000 building sites, with the understanding that there would be another square resembling the squares that they have now. And I forget the exact wording, but it was something like that. But it never did say where. It didn't say when or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, at Southern Oaks, from what I'm understanding, just that one village right there, the village of Southern Oaks, is supposed to be larger than all of the villages put together.
Well, they better start putting some commercial stuff in there and shopping centers and stuff like that, because in a square.
One restaurant down at Finney just ain't cutting it.
In a food truck.
You know, don't even bring up the food trucks, because that's a sensitive subject with me. You know it is. Like, I'm down in Florida to get fresh seafood, and if it don't come off a Cisco truck, we can't eat it. I hate that.
And you be nice to my area, just because I'm not there to update you guys. You be nice to my new area.
It just seems to me we're an hour and 15 minutes from either side where there's an ocean.
Right.
People have these trucks they drive around with. It's got live fish in the back, for God's sake, and a big tank or something. And then what do we get? Processed crap from Cisco. We don't even know where it was processed at. It could have been processed in Georgia somewhere. I don't know. I just don't care for it. And it's just like Bluefin. I've been in Bluefin. It's okay. It's Cisco crap. That's all it is. And it's just like that seafood restaurant up at Lake Sumter. I've seen the Cisco truck in there. That's all it is.
You like that oyster place.
The what?
The oyster place. Off of 301. Sue was telling me you like that place that has fresh.
Oh, shucks, isn't it?
Oh, shucks. Yeah. Oh, shucks.
Yeah, but
she liked that place, but it took her a long time to agree to go in there with you.
I know she would. Didn't she tell you what I get when I go there? I don't get oysters when I go there.
From the outside, but all the reviews say it's great.
I go in there and get burgers and a fry, and it's probably some of the best hamburger I've ever had. Do we have any more questions here, or are we about ready to get rid of Ira?
Never to be seen again.
Oh yeah, here's what. Anyone have any guesses on the Newtown Square? No, we'd love to know. I'd like to know, because that would just about tell me where I want to buy my next house.
Skip, you have to put the contact information for Ira up so people can see. Remember, we
I will
practiced
on the
that.
description box below, but Ira can do that.
No, you can do that.
I don't know what he wants to get. Oh, I can give out his email and stuff, but I don't know what he wants to give out. He may not want me to give out his phone numbers, and I've got his private phone number here.
We
It's in all my videos.
Yeah,
It's in every one of my videos.
I was going to say, we'll probably in every one of your videos in the description box somewhere or whatever.
But put that thing. We practiced it. Went across the bottom of the page.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't I? I forgot all about that stuff. So you guys have got to remind me of this, because I keep forgetting. Where's that? I'll find it. I work so hard on this stuff and don't even use it.
Poke him above you. Poke him.
Look at this picture right here. Look at that picture up there. Look at up there in the top corner. See that picture of that? Look at that.
Yeah,
Strapping him.
Now that's an old picture.
Yeah, that one's.
I know it is. He has hair.
It's about 10 years old.
I got some other weird pictures too. I'm going to show sometime today. I'm going to embarrass somebody
There's
today.
the contact
I'm
info.
looking for it. I don't know. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Oh, there's the game. So I got games on here.
I was such a hard time, and now you can't put out his information for him.
Right
There
there.
you go.
Yay! Hey,
There it is.
oh, you
I
are
have
the
a phone. There's
man.
the phone number.
You are the man.
Yeah, and if you want to email him real quick, there's one email.
That's the email. Yeah.
Let me ask you. I put that on there exactly the way it's on your card. Do those have to be capitalized?
No,
Okay.
I do that so people can read it. You know, it doesn't just look like one bunch of letters.
One word, like some of the games that Skip plays and puts all words into one for us to guess.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Remember that one? No.
He accuses me of favoritism. And then there's the other email I've got. Or is that your website?
No, that's my website.
That's your website. Is that where all the houses are for sale?
And you could do a search on that. It's best to call me though, because I can do a better search than what you can do on your own if you go to my website. I can put a lot more criteria into a search if you call me or you email me.
Yeah. Okay. So can I send dirty messages on that one?
Sure.
Okay. You heard
Now
him.
you're going to get those, Ira.
Now my 24-year-old assistant's probably going to be getting those dirty messages. So
Oh, maybe I'll make her so mad she'll want to come to my channel and send me emails, and she'll have to subscribe to do it. I'll do anything for another subscriber.
I think we've all subscribed to you.
You know, I get so disappointed. I really do. I get so down in the dumps about this subscriber thing that I just don't even say anything anymore. I get so disgusted with it.
Well, I'm the one lagging behind all y'all.
Well, here's my thing, and they can take it for what it's worth. I don't care. I put a lot of work. I know you do too. I've seen your video. That's a lot of work to set
It
this.
is a lot of work.
Walk around, move your camera over here. You flub a thing, so you got to start over again. How many times I've done half a video and then realized I forgot to plug the mic in.
Oh yeah.
Stuff
Oh
like
my
that.
God. Yeah.
You're nuts, right?
Oh,
And then you look at your subscriber. You know, I got one today. I get one tomorrow. They're just lagging in. And then I go to this other guy's channel that has a cheap cell phone, no mic or anything, wind noise all over the place. His video photography is just crappy as heck. And then you look down, he's got 30,000 subscribers. It's like, what am I doing wrong?
I know. I'm the same way.
Well, you figure it out, Ira, and let me know.
Well, we'll try to put our heads together, Skip, and see what we can come up with.
Michaela says, bring Ira back for another show. Ira, you know I'll bring you back.
Michaela.
And just so you people know, Ira is such a good guy. Not only is he a guest on my show, Ira and Grizzard Realty is sponsoring this show.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah, he didn't
My
have
pleasure.
to, but he was telling me something about Linda sending him a threatening letter or something. If anybody that wants to sponsor any of our shows, contact Linda. She's the one that handles it. Or you can contact Melody for that matter. Go to her channel. Especially when she has live streams, send her all this information when she has her live streams.
I can't read all the chat in my live streams.
No, your chat moves quick, really quick. BDM says the same thing. Bring Ira back. I will. But you heard him. He's busy.
More questions for Ira.
Always. And Patty says bring Ira back. And Fat Bob says, hello, guys. You guys don't know Fat Bob. He's an old UPS guy I work with.
I want to say make sure everybody subscribes to Ira's channel and Skip's channel. And I have found out that some people thought it costs money to subscribe on YouTube.
No,
So we want to make sure that's clear. All you have to do is hit subscribe.
that's it.
And also hit that little bell icon.
Yeah, hit the bell icon.
Yeah, you
Ira-
hit the bell icon. And
Video.
yeah, and that way when Ira puts up a video, you'll get notified he's got a new video. If we get ready to go live here, you'll be notified that we're getting ready to go live. Melody puts up a video, you get notified she's putting up a video. Just go around and just subscribe to all of us. Melody, Ira, me. We don't need, Dave needs the money.
And you will be in the know.
And if you like a particular video, hit the thumbs up button because that helps on YouTube too.
Melody, we need another call.
Oh, you got another.
Ooh,
That's you, Super Chat.
Brooks. Brooks A.
And no, there's no more land north of 44 for new homes.
Where's that question at? Am I getting behind again?
The one that gave you the $4.99.
Oh, I see it now. Sometimes reading some of this stuff's a little much for me.
And it moves quickly.
You missed a few Super Chats.
I did.
One from Sylvan for $1.99.
Oh, hey,
And
Sylvan. I
then
know
one
Sylvan.
And Patterson for $20.
Oh, you didn't thank Ann. Ann's a loyal subscriber.
And she's gonna be your neighbor. Who's calling me? Hold on, everybody. Let's
Deb.
put the whole show. Oh my God, it's my barber. I can't answer that phone.
Wow.
Barber.
Barber's working this late?
No,
Barber.
on people here, I had a lot of people, they say they're not subscribed. I know they're not. They're saying, I didn't know your show was on. I want to see your show. I don't never get alerted. I keep telling them, you're not subscribed or you'd be alerted or something's wrong there.
And
Well,
hit the bell icon.
Maybe they're not hitting the bell. I don't know what's the
That's
deal
it.
with.
Yeah.
So what I do is right before the show, about an hour before the show, I go through my phone list and I send everybody a thing saying, show starts in an hour, show starts in an hour. She probably saw that and probably thought, I wonder what he wants. So she followed me. Thanks, Brooke and Ann, both of you, for your super chats. I appreciate it. Somebody said something about maps. Yeah, $10 super chat, and I'll mail you a map. You have to email me your mailing address. Melody, we need to take another golf cart ride. Oh, that's Sylvain.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Grove asked where the 5-acre lots for sale are.
They're up by me.
They're up in on 42 in Chatham Acres.
I thought
Right
they
on-
were all sold. Are they still available?
I think there's 1 or 2 left up there.
Word on the Squares music starting. I have word, but I don't know if any of it's going to happen right now. Only thing I can tell you is Rocky and the Rollers have been scheduled to be, I think, at Lake Sumter, maybe, I don't know, August the 13th.
That's a good group.
Yeah, I'm going to send Deb an invitation. I've been messing around here real quick.
We have a question. Should a person go with stucco or vinyl?
Go ahead, Ira.
Well, so stucco and vinyl. When I worked for the Villages, I don't know if you all know, I used to work for the Villages sales office from 2000 to 2009. And so during that period of time, they put out some things about the construction on their homes. And so the insulation value is pretty close to the same as a block home to a wood framed home. And the hurricane standards, you know, they're built to 130 mile an hour wind hurricane standards. So they're all built the same there. Price wise, you know, that's where you're going to run into about a $30,000 difference. Like the Camellia and the Gardenia, exact same floor plan. But the Camellia is probably going to be $30,000 to $40,000 less than what a Gardenia, which is a block and stucco, is. So that's just kind of the nature of the construction of those homes on the pre-owned market.
You're not going over at Deb's?
I've been over there.
I just now sent her a thing.
We sent you several messages.
Well, I didn't get them. Okay, well, I guess Deb's not going to be here. I done made them all mad now. Hey, I've been in a doghouse before. Okay, well, I think we got about enough here, don't we? 'Cause we got some games we got to play and some stuff to do here. So, and Ira's got a business to run. So,
Yes.
before you go, Ira, I got a thing here that I want to show you.
Ooh, Angie Flynn would love a map, Skip.
Wait a minute, I already put my super chat down. Where's it at? Angie Flynn.
Flynn, $14.99. She'd love a map.
Okay, Angie, send me your mailing address. I'll get it out. Thanks for the super chat, by the way, also. Here it is. We're going to play just a little thing here, and we're going to call it, Would You Ride It? You guys tell me if you'd ride this. You guys in the chat, tell me if you'd ride this also.
No way.
Where is
You have
that?
to be like 9 years old to want to do that one.
I don't know, Ira. I found that on YouTube. I think maybe some foreign country. I just can't imagine that being in America anywhere.
Becky Hamby says yes, and James Smith says no. Laura says no.
I was going to say, anybody 40 years old or older ain't going to write that. If you're 21, I'm going to live forever. I'm not going to die. So, yeah, I'll write it. I can see that.
Patty J says accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, there's no way. Somebody said hell no, and I'm with them.
Yeah, that's me too. I'm a double hell no. I ain't writing that. Okay, Ira, I do appreciate you. And someday, when you get a chance, let me know. And we'd like to get you back on here. I'm sure there's a lot more questions out there because
Anytime.
we have a certain amount of viewers that's the same viewers, and we appreciate every one of them. But then there's also new people all the time. And so it'll be the same questions, what's the best village? What's a bond? It's the same thing.
That's okay.
When are they
People
going
kind of join the chat a little later. So,
when
but yeah, I'll be happy to come back anytime.
when are they going to have the village's police department?
Yeah, well, that's why they keep bringing Wildwood in, Fruitland Park in, Lady Lake in, so they can help with the policing.
Yeah.
And Wildwood's got a brand new police station right on 301. So that's probably the result of all the city taxes that they're getting.
Well, come on. You got to be joshing. What are they making extra a year? They said like an extra, when you raise the taxes, it was like an extra $1 million or something like that.
It's more than that.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
So they can do a lot with that money. And Wildwood over the years, was pretty much I don't want to say anything, but it's just not the town that it's turning into. It was not good. Because I remember going down the railroad yard years ago.
Yeah.
And Wildwood was a single lane highway going down through there. And I had to drive around a drunk that was sleeping in the middle of the street. Yeah. And then
hopefully they'll do something about that.
Well, I think it was a train. People work for the railroad. They told me that they got drunk all the time in Wildwood and, stuff like that happened all the time. So that's all I know.
Goes along with the territory of those trains.
Yeah. Well, how them train people are. They're not as respectable as truck drivers. Okay, I do appreciate you coming by. And you ever back again, you let me know and we'll bring you back and we'll bug you some more.
That sounds good, Skip. Let's do lunch sometime, buddy.
Okay, dude. Just give me an email. We'll catch up.
All right. Thanks.
So what did you do with Deb and Sue? Did you insult them right off the program?
I haven't talking to him so long that she'd been sitting over there, and probably Deb's, she's old. So she probably past her bedtime.
Well, people are missing them. We're missing them.
Well, Susan.
You are in trouble.
Yeah, she might come in here and yell at me or something. We didn't get any of the Sumter news either. And I know we got a little bit of Sumter news. One was the movie theater, wasn't it?
I have news on the other movie theater in Spanish Springs.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Didn't I say Spanish Springs? What did I say?
Sumter.
Oh, never mind. Don't listen to what I say.
Ignore him.
And then we do have a couple of games over here we're going to play.
Okay.
You're probably not going to like them, but I got them. This is the game. Wait a minute. Where's that? Where's my thing? I gotta get my chat.
So are you really sure that Deb and Sue are gone?
Sue's here. She just came home. That's what I was asking her. She was over at Deb's.
But they're not in the green room?
Nope.
Oh, they are mad at you.
Yeah.
We need to have them on first next time.
Yeah. You're in trouble.
Well, that's why I didn't send her an invitation right off the get-go, because I didn't want her sitting in a green room for a long period of time. So anyway.
Sue is in the chat. Hi, Sue.
Is she in the chat? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal. And no moderator can play this game, and none of you guys can play this game either. This game is just for the people that are watching.
Can we give them hints?
The people that's in the chat. This is a game just for them. And the way it's going to work, I'm going to ask them a question that has something to do with one of my videos that was on my channel. And it's got an easy answer to it. The first person, because you guys probably already know the answer, the first person that comes up with the correct answer on the comments, the first person, I'll send them something. What do you want me to send them? I got Village mugs, I got Yetis, I got wine glasses, Village maps. That's it. That's all. Huh?
Just let them choose.
Yeah.
This gets in taking way too long because if you tell them you got a T-shirt, here's what happens. What color is it? What size do you have? Like I'm running a hardware store here. Do you have an extra large? Come on.
Okay, make it something generic.
I'll give him something generic.
There you go.
An envelope full of.
Oh, somebody said, Dee Dee says Yeti.
Well, she ain't one yet. Here's the question. In one of Sue and Deb's restaurant review things, I'm going to say this again. Moderators are not allowed to comment on this. Deb drank a beer. What was the name of that beer? I'm watching the comments now. Every one of them, I can see it now. They're running over to the videos. Running over to the videos, and they're going to watch We're going to sit here half the night doing nothing, waiting for people to come back. Oh.
Is it Yangling?
People making up the name of beers.
Yeah.
Miller, Sweet Jesus, Yingling,
Becky
Yingling.
Hamby got it. Becky Hamby got it. Becky, send me an email and just to jog my memory, send me an email and say you got the correct answer for the beer that Deb drank. Just something to jot my memory, and we'll send you. What are we sending her?
It's called Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
That video, I never.
Actually, it was called Sweet Baby Jesus. That was the name of the little beer that she had. It's something different they had. I guess it tasted something like chocolate and peanut butter. Sweet Baby Jesus.
I didn't see that.
And we have a question. Who is the person behind me? His head was in the video, but he cut it off. It's Elon Musk. People kept saying earlier that it's my husband that I married in Las Vegas.
What?
What?
You didn't admit it.
No, I didn't get married. I didn't go to Vegas.
Did he come here?
No. But when I do go to Vegas, I might meet Elon Musk.
Okay, so we got that. I've got to send her something, right? Okay.
Judy P, as soon as I'm able, it still takes too long for me to get back to Florida. I'm trying. I'm really trying. How do you want to get together?
A wine glass because I got a couple of these. I got a green one, and I got a red one, or a kind of a red one. Let me know which color you want. I ship them because they don't break in the mail. I'm always leery about sending coffee cups and stuff anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I got to pack them. It costs more to ship them than what the coffee cup cost.
That's why you set a pink one aside for me for when I get back. Oh! You're using it though.
Hey Becky, I might throw you a couple. I had some ink pens made. It's got my name and YouTube channel on it. I know it's hard to get this thing to focus because I don't have it on. You can't put this on automatic focus when you're doing a show. So anyway.
Hey, Skip, Angie Flynn says, what's your email? I can't find it.
It's in the description box below every video, but let me find it for you. I'll put it up here for you. Look at these comments. Oh, never mind.
Becky would like the red glass, please.
Okay, send me an email, Becky. What did you ask me again? What did you ask me?
Who?
Your email?
Oh, your email.
Email. Let me find it. It's on here.
You still have Ira going across the bottom.
Oh, I gotta get rid of him. His money's done been spent. Right there.
Did you change that? Was it all G1 rump? It was
Rump. Why?
No, Grumpy.
But it's G1 rump?
G1 RUMP2Y. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I had to do that if I remember right because I was trying to set it up. It said that it wasn't something.
Yeah, it was
I put some numbers or something in it, so I just did it a way that I could remember G1 RUMP2Y. Also, I didn't get no video of the month either. So, and if I don't start getting videos of the month, I'm just going to quit doing it. I'm just going to do away with the email, and I'm just not going to do it. Right there.
I sent you a video.
To that, did you send it to that? That's where I look for them.
I didn't care, but I sent you a video.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, I have a comment about your video too.
What?
Yeah, I did. So game. Are we playing a game right now, or what are we doing? I'm getting kind of lost with all this stuff.
Well, we were going to talk about the theater.
Oh yeah, the theater. What's going on at the theater?
Okay, the theater in Spanish Spring is still closed, the Rialto Theater for the movies.
Uh-huh.
But they're adding a powered lounge reclining chairs, a new sound system, and quiet rock walls to contain sound, stadium-style seating, a customer service area.
Interrupt there, but Laura Lamp.
Stickers, stickers, I like stickers.
Hey, Laura.
Thanks, Laura. Appreciate it. Back to you, Melody.
And hold on, I'm answering a question in the chat. A restaurant and bar and
Whoa.
a marquee.
Wow, that's fancy wancy stuff.
Yeah, so well, Lake Sumter has a restaurant and bar now.
Inside the theater?
Yeah.
Wow. We don't in Brownwood, do we, Skip?
No, Sue and Deb, matter of fact, did a video up there. They had like tacos or something in there and had tables and everything inside the theater, which I thought was a great idea, to have a little bite to eat before you see a movie.
They can well, they have seats so you can just go in there and eat if you like. Or you can also bring your food and drinks to the inside the theater.
Wow.
When I lived up there, I used to go in the movie theater there and buy nothing but a thing of popcorn when I go to the square and listen to the band. I love their popcorn. There's something about it. I don't know what it is. There's just something about that popcorn that I really like, and I'd go and get a bucket of it and go to the square.
Is there another game?
Is everybody okay? Are we getting bored?
Are we doing another game? Or are you showing videos? Yeah, chirp, chirp, chirp. We hear it.
Oh, gosh, I got to get a guy in here. I got to get a guy as part of my team.
They wouldn't have the patience.
What do you mean he got the patience? What was we doing again? Oh, wow. No, here's another thing. Tell us about this, Melody.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
There's
there's sinkhole.
And Alabama, I can't even say it. It's too late now. What neighborhood is that? Skip?
Alhambra?
Alhambra. Is that how you say it?
Close enough.
It's Alhambra, something like that. Yeah. It's not near a house though.
No, it looks like it's right by a retention pond.
Yeah.
The retention pond's almost empty. That hole, it used to be at the bottom of the retention pond. This
Okay.
retention pond's been plagued with sinkholes before. And so this is another, the latest one that's popped up. They had a bad problem up there when Hurricane Irma came through. And, yeah, it's another problem. These sinkholes pop up every now and then. People always saying, where can I buy where there's no sinkholes?
We have sinkholes in California.
They're going to say they're everywhere. I mean, they're more prevalent, I guess, in Florida than a lot of other places. But in Indiana, they had sinkholes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, that's like saying in Indiana, where do you buy a house where they don't have tornadoes? You never know where they're going to pop up. They
Yeah.
pop up but I will say this: most sinkholes are small like that one. I think that one measured out like 6 feet across, if I remember right. The problem is they go down deep in the earth where if it's in a pond, it'll just drain a pond dry. And if there's alligators and turtles in there, they go down the sinkhole.
Oh.
Yeah, and so when somebody says they pay $50,000 for a water lot to have the view and all this and that, I've said in my videos, and I'm not being smart about it, you're not guaranteed that will always be there. All it takes is one sinkhole, and it can be gone. Now they'll fix that, but your district will pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to try to fix that. And when I say district, I mean you're going to take money out of your pocket to do it. All of us do. That's what the maintenance fee's for, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And what's this here, Melody?
It says Van Patten House. I don't know.
Yes, you do.
That golf cart down there looks like my mom and dad's, though.
I'm not talking about the golf carts. She says it's next door. What's next door? What's next door?
Oh, Katie Bell's.
Yeah.
It's
No
closing
more.
for good.
No more.
Yeah, Katie Bell's is closing down for good, and there's a lot of people upset about it, and I can't say I blame them. It started out that used to be residents only club. You can bring your guests and stuff there. Then they opened it up to the public, and now it's just gone. It's no more. I think I got a video. I cut the audio out of it because of copyright problems, but it's giving you kind of an idea. Let me get rid of the picture here. The video will kind of give you an idea of what it looked like inside. It's an advertisement, but it's okay. It's a big place. If you look up there, you can see them on the band, and then they serve pretty decent food. Not great, but it was okay. And then, of course, there's the Villages dance, line dance.
Hmm.
And there's some of that great Cisco food. Rocky and the Rollers right there. But yeah, it's gone for good, and they're not happy about it. I'm gonna get rid of that one there too.
What's going to replace it, Skip? What are they going to do? What are they going to do with that area? They used to have fashion shows there too, and lunches. And what are they going to do with that area now? Do you know? Have you heard?
Developer owns that building, so who knows what he's going to do with it? Rent it out, sell it? I don't know. He's going to do something with it. Let me get rid of Ira's picture here too. I'm tired of looking at it. Let me get rid of his gravestone.
Oh, Skip, in the comments,
What's that?
Financial Navigator, where'd he go?
Wants to know how he can be a co-host, right?
Yeah, where do I apply for co-host?
Oh, I got a co-host. I got to fire Melody, and I can't do that. She'll beat me up.
But you could sponsor a show for us, and you could be a guest.
Yeah, you can be a guest. Sponsor a show. You can be a guest. Send me an email with your information. I'll get a hold of you, just like I did Ira and everybody else. And Linda was there. What we do, we use this software that I've got right here. We'll actually bring you on so you know how to do it. And then we'll just kind of explain things and, you know, how it's done and that kind of thing. But I will say this. You don't want to come on my show if you don't have a sense of humor because you're not going to like it.
Or if you're too mature.
Okay. We're going to give away a wine glass to what's her name? Becky Hamby.
Becky
And
Hamby.
then we gotta play a game.
So didn't Becky win something once before?
She
Yes,
did.
she
I
has.
think, was it just last time she won a mug, or I
I
think
don't know.
Yeah, I think she was playing for Linda, or Linda was playing for
Linda
her.
was playing for her. I think.
I got some. Should we play a game first, or should I show some Wildwood stuff first? Not Wildwood.
Wildwood stuff.
Brownwood.
What's Wildwood stuff?
Brownwood. Don't listen to me.
Go ahead and show the Brownwood stuff.
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead and show Brownwood.
We find it here. So some building up. Let me get rid of that Van Patten building. We don't want that anymore. And there's her
Is this
stuff.
the new stuff happening in Brownwood?
Yeah. Well, you know, they're starting to lease out the lofts of Brownwood. They're leasing out the one bedrooms first. And I have,
Starting July, right?
And do they only limit those to living there for 1 year? Is that true? Or
I haven't heard that. I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't heard that. I've heard the rumor of that.
yeah, that's all I've heard too.
Whether that's true or not, I don't know. The developer, much like Ira, he doesn't want to talk to me. So, so anyway, here's some of the Villages video, And those of you that want to see these, what the Lofts of Brownwoods looks like, these are very good pictures, but you may want to turn your audio up because I don't know who done it for the Villages people down there, but they need to hire somebody else because the audio sucks.
Brian Sellers here with an exclusive update on the Lofts at Brownwood. As you can see, our development team has been busy with construction and there's been a lot of progress. Over on phase 1, the interior and exterior of the buildings are complete and we are currently going through our building punch list process. Final site work is in progress.
Happened. Oh, I hit a button. Never mind. Let me get started again.
Brian Sellers here with an exclusive update on the Lofts at Brownwood. As you can see, our development team has been busy with construction and there's been a lot of progress. Over on phase 1, the interior and exterior of the buildings are complete and we are currently going through our building punch list process. Final site work is in progress, including landscape and irrigation install. We are also working on installing the exterior building signage and preparing for our entry gate install and final paving. Over at the Trillium Recreation Center, we're installing interior finishes, and on the exterior, the pool pavers are going in along with the fence for the pool. This will allow us to get ready to put the finish on the pool shell and begin to fill it with water. Still on the way, in phase 2, we're currently installing exterior finishes on the building and working on interior cabinetry and installing appliances. Now, let's get a leasing update from Brittany.
Thanks, Brian. Pre-leasing continues at the newest way to enjoy the Villages with apartment-style living. The Lofts at Brownwood features 1-bedroom lofts starting at $16.40 per month, 2-bedroom lofts starting at $21.45 per month, and 3-bedroom lofts starting at $31.95 per month. In addition to your monthly rent, your monthly amenity fee will gain you access to everything the Villages has to offer. For more information or to schedule a tour, give us a call at 352-753-6655 and ask to speak to a representative from the Lofts. Or go to thevillages.com/the Lofts to learn more.
It's nice.
Nice.
What is that?
Beautiful.
I don't know. All of a sudden, my mic was like really loud.
That's because you turned up your sound to hear that video.
Oh,
That's what I did.
Skip Brooks A says, how much is it to sponsor a Wednesday night live show?
$50. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I did.
that's a good price.
I'm trying to
Great price.
get this thing set up. Okay. I got a little bit more on those. I want to show them to you for anybody that might be interested. I'm going to start with one floor plan. And this is, plan is this here. Wait a minute. I've got some of this stuff written down here somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my God. Oh, it's probably in all these papers here. You'd think I'd be more prepared, wouldn't you?
What are you looking for?
Well, I had square footage and prices and everything.
Oh, well, they already told us the pricing.
Oh, here it is. This one right here is what they call a Petsky 1. It's only 783 square feet, 1 bath, 1 bed, has laundry, and it has a balcony. And they start at $1,700 a month. And that's kind of what it looks like, aerial picture with furniture, if you can make heads or tails out of it. I have a hard time. To me, that just looks really odd, the shape and everything, but
It's a corner unit, Skip. That's why.
It would be nice for a single person, I think.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it'd be okay, I guess. And then the other one here is, I think, what is this? Petsky 2. And it's a 1-bedroom. And it's $1,655 a month, which is weird. Oh, it's 762 square feet. It's less. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. In suite and balcony. And picture. There's the picture with kind of like furniture in it.
Uh-huh.
What that top left-hand corner up there? See that little square box right there? What is that? What's in there?
It may be an outdoor storage area.
Oh, that could be.
Oh, okay. I don't know. And then this is the pesky 3.
Yeah, look at the top left. It has like a little storage. It's like a closet.
Yeah.
Well,
They have
that's
a door
the door opens up. But look at the top left. You see that little bitty square?
Well, the little bitty square is a structural unit.
Yeah.
Or is it? Then how come we don't have a structural unit in the other square corners?
It depends on where it's located.
This one's $18.45 a month. Now all these are starting prices, and it's 850 square, 1 bedroom,
Do you
1 bath.
know?
Huh?
Does that price include the amenities fees?
Yes.
It does.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
sounded like it was extra in that little video you played.
No, all rent from the information I got when I called and talked to, well, I won't say the person that would talk to me, said that all rent prices, whatever it is, would include resident rights. So
And you do have to be 55, correct?
these are all age restricted, just like the rest of the villages, 80-20. So, and then we have, I guess this one here, didn't this one have, this is 3, here's 3. That's what it looks like with furniture. That's a better picture for me to see what it is. It looks like am I correct in the bathroom there on the bottom right-hand corner? Is that the bathroom? 2 sinks
Yep.
in there?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
In a
they're,
shower.
okay.
Has 2 sinks and a shower. Now, on a bathroom that small, do we really need 2 sinks?
I don't know. I don't know what 2 sinks are for.
I would rather only have 1 sink and a little countertop.
Me
Not
and
anymore.
Sue, the last few houses we've bought, we've always had 2 sinks. And as far as I know, we both use the same sink. 'Cause she gets up before I do. And then when I get up, I use the same sink. So I don't know. Here's the
When
funny
you're getting
thing.
ready at the same time and there are 2 of you, it's nice to have 2 sinks.
Well, here's the funny thing. You have 2 sinks in any home around here, but they only put 1 medicine cabinet in there. What's up with that? There should be 1 on each side. I mean, we're talking, what's the medicine cabinet cost? $25, $30?
It depends on your structural ability to put one on the other side, Skip.
Well, they just moved the 2x4 over while they're building the house. Move it over and then put another thing right there. I don't,
You tell them.
just the way I see it. That'll be added to future building. They'll do that. You watch and see.
Skip, Judy P says she'll sponsor a show if it really is $50. Will you,
It
Judy?
is.
That would be
It's
wonderful.
It's $50. That's what I charge because the money I get from the show, it's not from my pocket or anything like what people might think. That's the money I use to buy these gifts over here to give away, just to kind of have fun and keep the show going. That's all.
Just like the super chats.
And well, if I make enough money, then I do share it with you guys. You know,
He must not have made enough because he's not sharing anything.
I asked you last time if you wanted anything. What you tell me? What did you tell me?
I'm pulling your leg.
You said keep it. So what I'm thinking about doing is we make a little bit, put it in a little thing aside. And I don't know how many people actually live here in the villages, but I was thinking about even taking the money and having a party.
Ooh, that sounds fun. That would be fun. That would be
Yeah,
fun.
I think we should.
Meet in person.
Yeah, and we can all bring our cameras and take all kinds of video and,
Yeah.
you know.
Are you going to get rid of the picture so we can see each other now?
Am I what?
Get rid of the picture so we can see each other.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. So you got to remind me of this stuff. My mind is like, I'm old. Okay, we got one more. The Pitsky 4. I'm looking here.
Yeah, well,
And somebody's asking, where do you park your golf cart in the lofts? Like, do they
There's
have
parking,
a place?
there's parking all around each building where I see it. It looks like they have, it's just like a big apartment complex. There's parking all around all these buildings.
Indoor parking.
Yeah, and if they have special golf cart parking, I don't know that. And if they have like under or inside the storage for the golf carts, I don't know that either. But I guarantee you they'll have golf cart parking in there. I mean, that's what this village is noted for.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a 4 now. The 4 is $21.75 a month, 1,005 square feet, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, laundry, yes, and I think the washer and dryer comes with it.
Yep, it looks
Yeah.
like it's there. That's a big 1 bedroom.
And it also has a balcony, and that's what it looks like with furniture in it.
Yeah, that's
So-
a
See, these are what you get when you don't want your kids to come stay with you.
big.
Are you kidding me? Half these people down here, they move down here and they move back home because they can't stand being away from their kids. See, they didn't raise them right. I raised my kids. I beat them every day. I starved them. I made them do work every day on the farm. I made them mow grass with a push mower. I did all that stuff. So when they got of age, they wanted to get out of the house.
You starved them?
Yeah, I still have questions for Ira, and he's gone. Yeah, a couple of them I wanted to get to it. One of them I want to get to the truth and disclosure, and I thought that was a good question because I had that brought up to me once before. That when they have a sinkhole, like say in Melody's yard, she has a sinkhole in her front yard.
That one I'm not going to have.
Well, no, I'm not saying you will. But I'm just saying let's assume you do. And let's say Linda lives on one side of you, and I live on the other side of you, and we're going to sell our homes. Does the truth and disclosure, I was told that had to be disclosed to somebody that might be interested in buying my house or Linda's house. We had to tell them that there was a sinkhole next door because our property's touched.
I don't know.
I don't either. That's why I was going to ask Ira. I didn't get down to it.
Next time.
I'll get him next time if he comes back. He says he will with a smile, but you know he won't.
He might have had enough of you.
Yeah, he did. You know he did. He probably said, man, I'm never going back to that show again. Those guys are nuts. I told him to come with a sense of humor, didn't I? Okay, we got that out of the way. And so you want to do a game now? Because I still got some more stuff. I got some stuff that Linda sent me. I got some stuff for WrestleMania. He's not going to like it, but I got it.
Well, Skip, you've passed 2 hours. Are we still going to keep going today?
I'm going to go until I'm done.
Okay.
We ought to do this once a month. Quit your whining.
But we have to do a game before Linda leaves.
I just don't want.
Yeah, I'm doing a game right now because if I do a game right now, they all leave. They all scatter. As soon as they all take off. Okay.
I got to give them credit for hanging in there.
Okay. We're going to call this game because I like it. It's simple. The rules are easy. I tweaked it since the last time we done it. We're going to play scrambled words again.
Oh, no.
I know, but I knew you wouldn't like it, but it'll be better. It'll be better. Trust me. I tweaked it to all you guys, all your complaining. I tweaked it. Everything here. Where is it? Wait a
You
minute.
tweak it better or tweak it?
I tweaked it so it'll be easier. You know, before it'd be like 3 words. They were all. I got it all spread apart, and in each one of the words, I think maybe not all of them. I tried to. I tried to put a capital letter in there so you would know
Oh,
what was the first letter of the word.
oh,
That's
that's
better.
good.
But now that I said that, I look in here. The very first one doesn't have that.
Okay. And are you
Okay.
sure it has all the letters it's supposed to have?
Oh, now, well, each one of you's got to pick a player, and then we're going to do this. So
Okay, so we need
now is the time for everybody in the chat to say, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, and they'll pick somebody to play for.
Wait for that. This is like the 70s game show music. Okay, I'm gonna pick Mr. Cheez-It.
Okay, Melly's got one.
Okay.
Oh, it ain't that loud. Stop it.
I'll pick Patricia Williams.
So we're done?
We're done. Unless you want, shall we pick 2?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're done.
Time to play for 2 each.
No,
No.
one apiece.
Okay.
Too much stuff for me to
You know
pack up.
how I always negotiate with you.
It's too much stuff for me to pack up and ship out of here.
Okay.
Okay, so let me find the first word here.
We're ready.
We're going to play Linda's favorite game, Scrambled Words. And here is first word,
Okay.
2 words. And I think this is the only one that I didn't put the capitals in.
Oh. Five Guys.
Yep.
Five Guys Pizza.
Are you,
Five Guys Hamburger or Five Guys something.
yeah. Am I keeping score?
Yes.
Okay.
One for Linda.
I could not figure that one out. They look simple now that I know what it
It was an easy one. You always get the hard ones, Melody. You get the ones I can't make any sense out of.
Yeah, I said 5 Guys. Okay, here's the next one.
Okay.
1 word.
One word? How can you have 2 capitals with 1 word?
Boy, it's a thinker, ain't it?
Oh.
Oh, Michael's Art. Michael's. You know the art place? No?
Mm-mm. No.
Oh, not enough.
All of these have something to do with the villages.
Yeah, but there's
Matter of fact, I'm going to say this. I think every one of them is a restaurant in the villages.
I don't know the restaurant. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I know what restaurant it is. Is it in Spanish Springs?
No.
I just don't. I can't figure out how 1 word can have 2 capital letters.
Well, that's why I put it in there because I thought, well, that'll confuse them.
The MC, I think. Like it's
M-A-A-M.
Melody got the first part right.
What did she say?
MC.
the MC, like it's Irish.
Oh, like Mick something.
Yep.
McDonald.
No.
Okay, help us, guys.
McClosters?
Oh,
No.
it's McAllister's. No, not McAllister.
Oh, yes.
It is.
Yeah, 2 of them ate down there with DDM, I think, yesterday.
Oh, McAllister's with the deli, right?
Yep.
Oh, who got that one? Did Melody get that one?
You said McAllister. Who
I
said
did.
it?
I wasn't sure who said it first.
And they spelled it wrong.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but we have another.
That one.
Who got that one? You did or I did?
Yeah.
well, I put you down because I heard you. But if she, let me know if she got it first, then I'll give it to her. I don't
Oh,
care.
I didn't get it correct.
You
Okay.
did?
So it's two to nothing.
Okay, let's quit now. Felipe's Pizza.
What?
Felipe's Pizza.
You say flippers?
Yes.
Yeah, Felipe's Pizza.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's correct. Man,
How
Her
come I'm
brain's
getting
working
these
really-
and you're not
her brain's
tonight?
working
There's
really-
something wrong.
really fast today.
I know, Melody must be tired.
Just 1 word.
Hey, 1 word. 2 J's. 2 J's.
on.
2 J's. 2 J's.
Yeah.
2 J's, right? Where you and I met.
Yeah, it's 2 J's.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cheez-Its. It is 2 J's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 words.
Bluefin!
Bluefin. Oh, I almost had that one.
Yay, Melody! She's on the board.
Oh, now he's going to start like weighting it in the other direction and saying this next one's worth 3 points or something.
2 words.
1 square. 1 square.
Square one.
Yeah.
What was it?
Oh, Melody just took that right away from you. You almost had the ball in the hoop and she pulled it right out.
Was it 1 square?
No, it's square one.
Oh, well, just flip it around.
I get texts from them all the time.
That's a tie. That's a tie. We got both words.
2 words.
First
Trust.
First watch.
I think Melody got
Watch.
that first.
No, I said
No?
first trust.
Oh, I wasn't looking. I
First
thought I heard
Watch.
Melody's voice. Lindy got it?
What is first watch?
It's a
First
restaurant.
Watch. It's a restaurant. It's a good
I
restaurant.
never heard of it.
It's a good restaurant. Good breakfast restaurant.
I don't know the name of the shopping center next to Spanish Springs. Not the big one on the one side next to Spanish Springs. It's on the other side of Spanish Springs where Denny's restaurant is. That
Yeah.
behind there. And I think there's the ice cream place is there. Ollie's. Oh my God, you've never been to Ollie's?
No.
You got to get out more, Melody.
Mhm.
Best,
Go out and get my mail.
yeah, it's frozen custard. It's actually what it is. And I go there.
We'll go when I come back.
Yeah, I go for one
You
time.
and
I
I
get
will go.
a banana split because they'll put pecans on it and whatever you want, and so I get that for myself. So, yeah, first watch. Basically, I think they're known for breakfast. Not to say they don't
have
do
a
it.
good variety. They have
I do
healthy
know.
breakfast too.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, this one here could confuse you. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4 words.
Oh, jeez. 4 words. Lighthouse Point Grill.
Yeah. I agree.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
Lighthouse Point Grill.
That is correct.
You got my competitive juices going today.
Man, Melody, did you get a nap today or what?
No, I did not. And I did a 2 or 3 hour live video last night from 8 to 10:30 or 11 or something. So I'm tired. And I worked all day.
Boy, I didn't know you had a lot. I got on there last night and I'd have sent you a bunch of emails.
It was a private thing. It was a Zoom with 150 people.
Oh,
all crafting.
that's how you keep me out.
Yeah.
That's real private. 150 people.
I get on her live chat. Go, Melody, will you marry me? Marry me. Thanks for last night, Melody. I had a great time.
No.
Okay. What is this here? Oh, here we go.
More?
Right now it's 6-2. 2 words.
Flying biscuit.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the biscuit. I couldn't get the flying.
Yeah, that's it.
That was a good one. Yep.
And
Well, see, this time he has all the letters within the word area. Last time he didn't. They
No.
were just scrambled.
Last
Yeah.
time-
I thought to myself, I like the game because it's easy. Everybody understands it. But I thought, I got to dumb it down.
Thanks.
Okay,
Is it a tie yet?
2 words.
Tie?
Ty Ruby?
Ruby.
Yeah. Who said that? Melody?
I said tie. She said tie Ruby. She got it.
6-4.
I've never been there either.
Creeping up.
6-4, and we have 2 left.
Tom Hall says,
yes.
good day from Australia.
This could end up being a tie.
Especially if you get extra points.
2 words.
Johnny Rockets.
I
Johnny
think,
Rockets.
I think Linda said it first, but I'm not sure. You both came in at the same time. What do you guys think?
I don't know. We
Okay.
can do a tie.
Well, if you give it to me, then there won't be any more game, right?
I'm giving it a tie because you both
Oh,
came
you're
in
giving
at
it a
the
tie.
same time. I
Okay.
really couldn't tell. Okay.
Oh, because we're not ding, ding, dinging.
I know it. You're just yelling. I give up on the ding, ding, ding. And you guys' buzzers break every time we do this show. 2 words.
Bonefish Grill.
There you go, Melody. Linda won by 1 point, 6-5.
Oh, I already won?
Yeah. Who was you playing for?
Oh, shoot, I forgot.
Oh my God.
I got so excited, I forgot who. Rebecca? Who was
No,
that?
that's what you did last time. Was it Patricia?
Patricia. It was Patricia. Patricia?
Here, I'll do it this
Patricia
way.
Williams, maybe?
Patricia
I
Williams?
think that's who it was.
Whoever Linda was playing for, be sure to send me an email with your mailing address on it.
You gotta get lots of emails.
Thank you, Sue.
And
Williams.
let me know
Yeah.
what it is you want. You either get a wine glass. What did Becky Hanby get? Did she say a red glass or a
You
green?
wanted the red one,
Okay,
yes.
red. I got green.
Right.
I'll send you either the green one, which is that one right there. Right there. There's a wine glass inside there. Or I'll send you this Village's coffee mug. See it?
A green one?
Yeah.
Or,
No, I can't give you a pink one. That's yours.
oh,
I do have two pink ones, but I think I got another pink one already given away to somebody else because I opened my big mouth up. So I'll send you a pink one. No, I don't have any more. Or
pink one if you want.
Or I'll send you this. You can't tell much by looking. It's a hat and a t-shirt, Village's t-shirt combo with the same color. It's large.
Oh, that's
Can you
nice.
see? And it's a nice t-shirt. Says the Village is on it, I think. I don't want to take it out, but I'll send you that too. Let me know what you want and mailing address, and I'll mail it out to you ASAP. Why? Because I used to work for UPS.
So are you going to show us the t-shirt back that you're wearing today?
Oh, I got this. Oh, God, I can't even get up. Can you see it? Can you see it? Is it focused? Probably not focused. Let me see if I get the back of it. Can you see it?
Keep turning. Keep turning. Now sit down.
I can't even, when I bend down and I turn around, I can't even see myself. I can see them young whippersnappers out there going, who is this crazy old guy?
For those of you who couldn't see it, it says Shelter Island Boatyard on it.
Yeah, I
San
thought
Diego.
this was going to be about the Villages. I'm unsubscribing from this channel. This guy's stupid. I'm getting out of here right now.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I got some pictures here that Linda
Kara
sent me.
thinks we should have made it a tie, though, Skip.
You guys are always doing this to me. Oh,
If it's always a tie, then there's never a winner.
Well, no,
Yeah.
there are two winners.
you guys know my moderators, don't you? I mean, Scott and his wife up there, WrestleMania and Healthy Home Cooking. You've seen them on here, right?
Yeah, they're great.
Oh,
That's
let me just
true.
say, I had some pictures sent to me of Scott, and I don't know what's going on here. There's story behind this, I'm sure, but I'd be embarrassed.
He's getting into the.
There's the dress. Look at the boots.
He's been getting into dressing up lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm worried about that guy. I mean, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Is that what they grow up there?
Oh dear.
I'm looking at the chat and see what shots goes. So what's he saying? Everyone, please don't forget to push the thumbs up. Please subscribe.
He may say thumbs down if we keep going.
I leave and never come back. Okay. Now we got some pictures here, and I don't know what most of them are. What's that?
Oh, the city has a face, the country a soul. That's one of the pictures I sent you when I was up in the mountain house.
Uh-huh. Yeah, nice picture.
Well, that was just one.
Uh-huh. There's another one.
That's on Main Street, the Julian Cafe and Bakery.
Yeah, nice picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about this one?
The cider mill, that's also on Main Street, a great place to get fresh apple cider. And hiker food. There's lots of hiking in that area. What do you got there? That's a leprechaun. That doesn't have anything to do with Julian.
Let me give you a little lesson.
Yeah.
Like this. Try it.
Oh, again?
Yeah, they're like that. You don't get them stupid pictures.
Well, you ought to figure out a way to turn it.
I know you know how because there's one.
Oh, that's our jail.
Is it really?
It is. That's the original jail of the town. The town
Oh.
it's a gold mining town, a little over an hour away from the San Diego beach. And our house is about 5,500 feet. It's above sea level, and the town itself is probably just about 4,800 feet above sea level. It's a beautiful area.
Mark Berry says, how many maps you got left? I got about, I don't know, half a dozen or so. What's that?
That's the Julian Hotel, the first hotel that was built there. It's still there and still operational. It's sort of a bed and breakfast.
Oh, is it really?
Uh-huh.
Operational.
It's great.
Looks like it's in the middle of a weed patch.
Well, it's probably a little overgrown right now. We had a lot of rain this winter, and
Yeah.
it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous up there now. It's like just under 80 degrees, and it's low humidity and clear, and it's beautiful.
Well, I know last time I talked to you, it was like the middle of the night, and you said it was like 68 degrees out and 50% humidity. That's perfect.
Oh yeah, that's about what it is.
No wonder you don't come back. 'Cause it's only like 95 degrees out here and 1,000% humidity.
Well, a lot of people don't know, but visiting San Diego all year round, it's pretty temperate, and the temperatures between wintertime, maybe it's 58, and then it goes up to 65, and then in the summertime it'll go from 68 to 74, 75 at the beach. But this is actually the time of year you don't want to come to the beach, because we do have what's called May gray and June gloom. We don't have any sunshine. We just have the heavy clouds. It's sort of like Alaska when it has all night and day being the same. The nighttime to come to San Diego is more like January or February, but Julian at this time of year is gorgeous. It's beautiful. So I escape the beach and the fog, and I go up to the Julian Mountain and go hiking and walking, and it's gorgeous up there. So
What's that?
that's my toe, and that's looking at our meadow. I'm sitting at the house on the porch on the house, and that's the meadow.
Is that your meadow?
That's my meadow. Yeah, our meadow. Yep.
So
Skip,
when you're in the mountains, you don't mow grass.
No, everything's pretty natural. Yeah, we've got about 26 acres, I think, up there.
Do you have like a lot of like elk, deer, things like that?
We do. We don't have elk. We have lots of deer. We have cougars. We have bobcats. We have coyotes, and we have wild turkeys too.
Well, cougars, that can be a problem.
Skip, look at the chat.
Oh my gosh, is that for real? Mark Berry, $99.
Holy crap, back it up. My God, what's going on here? Mark Berry.
He gets a special song or something.
I like stickers, yes I do.
Woo!
Wow.
Stickers, I like stickers more than you.
Are you sure he didn't push an extra number?
Shoot, Mark. Give me an address. I'll send them all to you. I got 1, 2, 3. This one here, I got to send this out to somebody. I forget who it was. Somebody. 3. I don't know. I see 3 over there. Here's 1, and down there's a bag. There might be a couple more down there. I don't know. How many you want, Mark? Just let me know how many you want, and I'll get them. Whatever they are, I'll just get them.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. Thanks, Mark. I can't believe that.
Thank you.
That's so appreciative.
I think you should throw in one of those hats and T-shirts too.
Every show. Every show. Okay.
He deserves it. That's wonderful. Wow.
I'll throw a bunch of stuff in there. I'll throw some cards and some ink pens and some other stuff I got too. So are we done? Was that pretty much it? No, wait a minute. I have something for read here. We're just there. There's a report from P.F. Chang's. I got it out of the newspaper. P.F. Chang's expansion is not true. P.F. Chang's China Bistro is not coming to the villages, contrary to information published on the internet blog. The provider of Chinese, and Asian cuisine explored the possibility of developing a store at Brownwood more than a year ago, acknowledged Scott Rennick, the village's director of commercial development, but the restaurant chain withdrew its consideration after a private equity firm purchased the company. So that's the end of that. And I really hate that because I like, so there you go.
Skip.
Yep.
Mark, who sent the $100, says, I have some maps, send them to other people. He says, don't send them to me.
What would you like, Mark?
Yeah, what do you want?
Send
I got to send you something. Send me an address, Mark. Just send me your address, a mailing address, and I'll box something up.
It really was very generous of you. Thank you.
Yeah. And if because I know I've got I got 3 maps here for sure. This one here is already gone because somebody won that earlier, and I forget who it was.
Snowbound would like a map. Snowbound Snowy 1.
I gotta say, I got 1, 2, 3. 3 people. The first 3 people, because that's all I got over there that I can see. The first 3 people send me a mailing address, and I'll go through the chat later, and I'll pick them out, and I'll mail you a map, thanks to Mark Berry.
Very nice. Very nice.
And if I get 4 or 5, then I'll go up and I'll get a couple more maps. I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, for a donation like that, that's super cool, Mark. Super cool. I think that's the largest super chat I've ever got. And I suppose you guys want some of that.
I did not do this show expecting to get paid.
Put it back in the till. Yeah.
You know how I pay Melody? I wait till she has a live show and then I send her a big live super chat.
That's good because then I say, oh, it's Skip. You guys should go subscribe to his channel.
And your people never subscribe to me.
He knows what he's doing.
Yes, they do. Some of my people are in the chat right now.
They're in the chat only because we have games and give free stuff away. As soon as we get done with the games, they drop off like flies.
They subscribe.
The other half that was here because Ira Miller was here. They love Ira.
Well, it was fun. It was another fun night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a line up somebody for next month. I have no idea who it would be.
How about Ryan?
Who?
Ryan.
I've sent him 2 or 3 emails.
Yeah.
The first one I sent him, he said he wanted to do it. And then the COVID came in. And then I sent him an email saying, do you want to do it? Which I think this is a perfect platform for COVID. And he said he had a house full. He said maybe next month, which would have been last month. And then last month I sent an email and I didn't hear from anybody. So I just figured he don't want to do it, so I'm not going to bother him anymore.
It seems like he would be a good one and he would have a lot to share with everybody. So
he could answer a lot of questions about his book. Where's he get his information? What'd you say, Melody?
When is our next one? Because there are 5 Wednesdays in July. So is it the last Wednesday of the month?
Yes, the last Wednesday of each month.
So that'll be July 29th.
Yeah, I figured that's the easiest way to do it. So I wanted to do Thursday Night Live. It has a good ring to it. Thursday Night Live.
Can't do that. I do that.
She wouldn't let me do it. She said, they can't. She says, I do Thursday Night Live, so you can't do it. That's why I don't do it. I had to go to Wednesday. I was going to do Friday. I thought, nobody's going to do Friday night. People's going to go out and get drunk after work. Nobody will do a Saturday. Nobody will do a Sunday because they have to go to work Monday. And nobody's going to want to do a Monday, so Wednesday was it.
Skip, a number of people are suggesting that you have Jerry and Linda, the village's newcomers, join you. They're always complimentary about you on their channel, I know.
All they got to do is email me. I've said before, I don't knock on doors. I don't solicit guests. I get emails. And then if they email me and say, hey, I've seen your show and I'd really be interested in being a guest, I will pursue it.
I'll ask them.
That's how Melody got on here. She called and she begged me.
I did not.
And you're going to tell her that I begged you, right?
Oh, wait till Melody hears about me doing this, twice a month, every 2 weeks.
Well, that's better than you told me every week.
I'd like to work up to it, I think.
Well, if we did that, we couldn't do 3 hours every week.
I don't want another job. I retired.
Man, I got to get a guy on here to take my side once in a while. Okay, well, we're going to get out of here then. I think that we are about done. I've done all this, right? We've done everything.
We've done it all.
We
Um,
didn't hear your joke.
And don't forget Deb and Sue next time. They need to come back.
Yes.
We miss them.
Deb and Sue, we need to have on first.
That's right. We need 4 against 1.
Yeah, we got to rambling off with Ira. The truth of it is, I just forgot. That's usually why I like to bring everybody at once. That way I don't forget. Everybody's here. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, Linda. I'm going to let you go and get out of
Okay.
here and end this thing. In this magnificent show. This magnificent show. By the way, whoops, where'd she go? Wait a minute. Whoops,
You got rid
that was
of
an
her.
accident. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't cutting you off. I can see it now. Let's go. I'm not subscribing. I don't like this guy anymore. He keeps cutting me off. Well, tell Frank we said hi.
Oh, I will. And you say hi to Sue and Deb for us. Me.
Well, I will when they start talking to me again, because I'm sure right now they're not talking to me. They're mad.
They may have finished off a second bottle of wine by this time.
You know that's what they did. They sat over there drinking wine, watching the show, going, well, he's not getting here. He's not called. I've got to go watch my show. What's the show she likes to watch all the time?
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy. I'm going to go watch my Jeopardy. And then that was it. You know, that's what happened. So, okay. Tell Frank we said hi, Lynn. Appreciate you coming by. Have fun. And
I'll see you soon, I hope.
all right.
In person.
See you on the other side.
Sounds good.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do something a little different this time, Melody, to end the show. Because we pretty well done everything and went way past the time, I'm going to give you the last word.
What do you mean? I have to say the last word?
The last word to end the show. You say whatever you want to say.
I just want to say thank you for coming. The people in the chat, I love the people in the chat. It makes it more fun for all of us too.
Oh yeah, I love the chat. I just can't keep up with it and punch all these buttons and but yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
And I love all the super chats. They were great. Barry, you were great. I appreciate all the super chats.
Yeah.
And my Patreon members, all of them. Melody's a Patreon member of mine.
Even me?
Yeah. So, it's just great. I mean, she's on my show and helps out, and she's also a Patreon member. And so is Linda. Linda's a Patreon member. What can I say? There's not enough words I can say.
But you're not a Patreon member of me.
I am too.
Are you? I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that with all the YouTubers. If they come and they Patreon my channel, I always go and look and see who they are. And if I find out they got a YouTube channel, I Patreon them right back for the exact same amount. So
Well, it's always nice to help each other out.
yeah. All right. So you got the last word.
All right. Thanks for coming, everybody. And we'll see you on the other side.
Okay.
Or Skip will.
Well, before I get out of here, though, now I did say I was going to give you the last word, but I'm really
No,
not.
that's okay. You can have the last word.
I got things to say. I want to thank all the moderators, Kevin, Sue, Linda, Melody, and Deb. You guys may not know that, but all the girls here are my moderators also. WrestleMania, Healthy Home Cooking. The sponsor, Ira Miller, Grizzly Real Estate. Ira, we appreciate you sponsoring the show and showing up as a guest. And I was dead serious when I said I'd like to have you back again because there's a lot of questions for you that I can't answer. Thank to all my patrons and the viewers. The patrons, well, I say they pay the light bill when it comes to buying gifts and whatever. And well, tonight, of course, the big winner here is Barry. So we got enough money to buy enough gifts now for the next month, right? And give stuff away. I had a couple more games here. It's too bad because I intended to play at least one more game, but now that Deb's not, I had to have Deb here to do it. So
Yeah,
anyway, we'll do it next time maybe. So I do appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate everybody for everything that they've done, everything that you're going to do. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Melody's channel. It's absolutely free. Doesn't cost you a dime. And we appreciate every one of you. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here, and I guess I'm going to fire up the end of this thing, and I'll see you all next month.
And don't forget to like,
comment,
and subscribe.
and hit the bell while you're at it.
Yeah, what she said. See you on the other side.